I don't know what that is. Why is that there?
Oh, I pushed the wrong button.
It's fine.
It's a stamp. It's a cog.
That's the Fujitech logo, but like I'm not using it at the moment. It shouldn't be there, but whatever. It's fine. Hello! Hi everyone. We've been and had our pizza.
Oh.
And now Spook is sleepy.
Go for bed.
Hi,
Night,
boys.
everyone.
Thank you for the flowers. Hello. Yeah, you might.
Balls in your
You might
face.
legitimately end the stream if you press the wrong thing, so don't.
That'd be funny as fuck.
Ah, there we go. It's still there. Why is Fujitech upset?
Go away.
Remove it.
Be gone.
Normally it doesn't have that problem of being there. Normally it's just invisible. Ah. Anyway, hello. Hi, we're back. Food was very quick because we had leftover pizza, so all we had to do was heat it up and eat it. So we were back a lot faster than we would normally. Big Sneak. Do you need to make a cup of tea?
No.
No, he says with mouth agape.
Play the game.
Yeah,
We were watching some of the highlights as well.
well, while we were on the intro screen, we had a quick glance at some of the clips that people had done last stream. Right. We saved here so that I could remember that this was the cave that we wanted to go in, because the cave we need to go in the story, I believe, is that one there. But this is, like, something else. It's the Fae, apparently. Oh, I've got to put... Weirdly, it's not as bad in here when it's green, actually.
Yeah.
Somehow when it was red, that floor patterning was very upsetting when it was red.
Oh, shut up, PK. PK Thunder. Do you know what you're doing? I'm gonna give a quick heal to everyone as well. No? Alright.
I'm not that badly hurt at the moment,
Alright.
considering that I've got entire rooms to go through.
Are you diving, PK? Because I think Krauser was diving earlier. And he's somewhat tolerable. Blue's concentrating. She can't talk at the moment because she's got to remember how to play the game.
Yeah, I gotta take a moment. It's been a week.
There you go.
There he is!
There he is!
There he is! I see you in the corner! Playing Helldivers.
Scrub Krauser. Nah, napping in bed after my own food coma.
Valid.
Okay, I took all that to kill one. Jesus. Oh, you asleep. Floating and asleep. They look like they're made of fire.
Who's to say?
The game. Don't perceive me. There he is. There he is. He's not going to be able to type in because he's going to be dying constantly. Yeah, they made a fire. You should have known that. They look like fire. They're red like fire.
That's never an indication in Final Fantasy.
That's why you don't burn books, because they're all red.
Stop it. Stop pressing buttons.
I want to press the buttons.
No, stop pressing buttons.
I like pressing the buttons. Emote only chat. Yeah, let's do emotes only. Why not? You have to communicate your message using nothing but the emotes that you've got. See how far you get. Why is it taking so long for you to kill this?
No, just
stab.
Did they put him back to sleep? Oh, I guess they did.
Stab it. Everyone's asleep. Good lord.
God fucking damn it.
Oh, Dispel doesn't
Dispel doesn't
work.
remove sleep. I hadn't registered that the last time. Oh, it's going to be a sooner, isn't it?
Pop Luck Scream Cry. What could that be? What's Pop Luck?
Praise for the D&D tomorrow? Maybe?
Bestiary, no one cares.
Angel Arrow. And another mystery chest that we can't access, so there's hidden walls somewhere. Might not be on this section. Malboros? We actually haven't seen these yet.
Uh-oh, bad breath. That's not
good. God.
Wow, she just got fucked. Kika's dead.
Jesus fucking Christ. No!
And so's Edge. Well, this is why you don't come here. This is just the worst place possible. Sooner.
The magical miracle cure of Asuna.
So you're going to kick it.
Why do you have no mana?
Digestive acid. Ooh, that was a lot of damage. You may have to start using Feign to just fight. There we go.
Thanks, Tian.
Marlboro the cigarette. Well,
basically.
Is there
Yeah, I bet that corridor ends in a secret and goes up to there.
Maybe. I was wondering, like, can you cast a spell? Is there a like a vision or something that shows hidden areas?
Oh, there wasn't there?
I just thought there was. It's a white magic thing.
Yeah, sight. No.
And
we thought scan. Oh, maybe we thought it was sight, but it wasn't.
Yeah, weird. Never mind. Moving on.
Sylvan Cavern. God, this place is twisty. We got multiple options. And apparently someone's been here before because half of those chests are open.
Alright, well, I'll just go down and we'll go through the nearest one.
Yeah, go through this one.
Ah,
this takes us back up. Okay.
well,
I forgot that I have to recast float on every floor, which is a minor nuisance.
yes, stairs are anti-magic. Did you not know this?
Apparently so.
You guys probably already said this, but did you all have a good time celebrating with Carls? No, because she was here. What the fuck is this? It's Carls! Carls and her
It's a
toad!
bog witch with a tiny toad!
And she's toading everyone. Tian's a toad!
No!
Oh my god, they're all casting. Oh, they undid the toad.
Okay.
Go do something. Look at it! Look at it! I'ma punch you in the dick! Nommed. What is going on? Why was the bars moving up very slowly and progressively?
That didn't do a lot.
What?
Ribbit. The witch said ribbit.
And so they're all going to cast Toad. And now we're screwed. Until they recast Toad. Uh-oh.
I'm calling bullshit. I should still be able to use jump when I'm Toad.
Yeah, she might be the one to kill first. Maybe stab it. There we go, turning us all back. Oh, you turned Thane back at the wrong time.
Oh.
Hey!
Why do they look like that when they're gearing up for attack?
Wait, could she cast black magic on herself?
What do you mean?
Well, Toad is a black magic spell and she knows Toad, so can she untoad herself?
Maybe?
A wild Radicate?
Ooh, we've learnt Holy!
Oh shit. It's an offensive white magic spell. The smile of Blue of I was right.
Elven bow.
It's an Alistair bow. You didn't untoad.
Fuck.
You didn't get mana. You didn't do anything. Why did you not? Kika's a sad toad.
Aw,
Look at the sad toad.
Yeah, the only spell you can cast when you are a toad is Toad.
And you were going to not... Are you alright?
No,
Do you know what you're doing?
No, I don't actually.
Why did you attack?
Because I already had someone casting sooner, but apparently they didn't. Yeah, there we go.
Eject human. Embrace toad.
Eject human.
Definitely eject them. Eject them from the plane. Yeah, might need a big one here. Big effects. Lots of bright lights.
Big numbers!
Right, now can we start killing stuff, please? Massive, massive damage. Okay.
Don't mind if I didgeridoo.
And then just kick him.
Yes, cast Berserk on all of my melee people. You can't put me to sleep, I'm too angry! Oh.
Thane, isn't there?
Thane's not angry enough.
Not yet. That's a lot of damage. Right, we'll have cleared these up soon. Unfortunately, I don't have any fun stories to share this
Because
week.
you've not been at work.
I've been at home. Home is boring. Does anyone in stream have anything fun they want to share? Because we don't often ask stream if they have anything fun. We just react to stuff.
Yeah, we normally tell you our stories, but though sometimes you'll give us some stuff and we'll react to it.
Come on, chat, entertain us. This is why you come here.
Are there any other secret passages on this floor? There are not. Because when you're in secret passages, you can see other secret passages. I can. Why are you clearing out my hairbrush?
It's got a little hole in it and it makes like a whoosh noise.
Yes, it does. I noticed that you've pulled all of the hair out of it when I don't have a bin in this room.
I'll go and put it in the bin in a minute. I'm making plans for Pride this year. Ooh.
Ooh, what are you gonna do, bud?
I'm gonna pretend that it's July.
Are you gonna attend the Cardiff one?
Is there like a parade or something that they do?
Yeah,
or...
a lot of major cities will do big parades.
Okay.
Nice.
Where is it? Is it Cardiff one?
I assume you mean the Cardiff one.
1991, a good year. Yeah, potion. This lad's in the
potion,
game.
yeah.
Thanks.
Thanks, game. Can give me a potion.
Yeah.
The cottage is useful.
Yeah. 1,000 gil's a bit low.
It's a bit, yeah, that's a bit mid again for this late in the game.
Okay, you wanted entertainment. What do you call a wolf with a fever? A hot dog laugh.
Blah. What was that noise? Blah.
You enabled me.
Blah.
Whoa, whoa. Have we figured out why we're in this cave?
No. It has the same vibe as the Summons Cave, so I don't know if when we get to the bottom we will get something.
I hope so. I'm trying to think of, like, we've not really heard
Uh-oh, they
anything about...
berserked the healer. Uh-oh, they berserked the other mage. This time they actually did it correctly.
I'm trying to think, I haven't heard anything about the Sylvans throughout the rest of the story.
Yeah, we've not really heard anything about the Sylvans in this game. We heard about the Land of Summons because Kika literally went there and told us about it, so when we found it we were like, oh!
But that was a pretty big tree bonk.
Don't berserk the mages, they will hit you.
Depends on a fringe which I go to, but the rest of the details will be later planned.
Ah, fair enough. Imagine if we actually did give her a bow.
I'm wondering whether we should, because we only ever use her for healing, so it'd be kind of cool if she had an offensive ability. Like a seriously good one. Maybe we should do that. First things first.
It lowers her attack a lot, weirdly.
What is she wielding currently?
The rune stuff.
Maybe... Oh, is it because it's bow arrow combo?
Yeah, you get 2.
Ah, there you go, 75 attack. So yeah, we could give her a weapon.
I guess the angel arrow makes sense.
There you go.
She was using a bow when we met her.
True. Heal everyone. Magic time, and then probably MP. No, she's still got MP. She's alright. When I lived in Pittsburgh, I went to the Pride Parade there, had a good time with buddies. Of course, doing anything with friends is fun.
Yeah! I know that Coles has been to, I believe, the Brighton one many a time.
Going anywhere with friends is fun. I mean, me and my mates, we went seal clubbing at one time. That was fun. Just because it was with your friends. just look. It's just the look of just like, yeah. I hate you. There you go, and blow. It's a maze. You could always turn and counter stuff if you just want to get this stuff.
The thing is, because these are putting up a fight, that says to me that we should do them so that we can get the XP.
We need to kill them.
Wild Witch again.
I wonder if you silence her, it shuts her up as well.
It's the frogs that are casting it.
It is, but they only do it on her command. She says ribbit, then they use toad. Got reasonably lucky that time. So, get everyone to just punch her in the face.
Okay.
There you go.
That took a hot minute for me to be able to select her.
She can turn herself back, so... Oh, you can shoot, you can fight with her now. Never mind. Yellow frog!
This is yellow!
Wait, what?
They can
She
still...
got confused!
Oh, that might be the holy arrow that we have.
Well, she's not going to do it anymore. Toad time. You blue spooky. I need an emoji.
What do we make as a spooky emoji? Do we just use, like, the angry faces that I've done for you?
I don't know, what would we feel would be an appropriate one for me? Both Brighton and Cardiff have large queer communities, so the prides there are very active and safe. Brighton's not too far away from Cardiff, really. It's about half an hour.
Don't actually know.
Brighton's that really small bit right next to Wales, isn't it?
Genuinely genuinely don't know. I don't know. I can't think in my head at the moment where it's geographical.
No, he needs a yellow emote. Yeah, that's fine. I need a yellow emote. That one. Yeah, something like that. Shaking as well.
Look at the frog celebrate!
Yep! 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 A maiden's kiss. I wonder what that is.
Hmm.
Well, use it.
Might as well.
Well, we've got 22 of them. 12, sorry.
Thank you.
It's Varys. What a fucking weeb.
Soma drop.
What?
Golden apple. Antarctic wind. Ether. High potion. And that is it for this segment.
Cool. We need to heal when we get through this next doorway. An emote that can be matched with the eyeglasses.
The glasses do look good with
Oh,
that.
shit.
Don't.
Another bad breath on him. That's probably best because then we just won a sooner. Oh, wait, what? There you go.
Yeah, I had told him to take his turn, but then he got toaded.
Toad in the hole. Toad in the hole. Yeah, all emotes should be able to be edited to have sunglasses.
Yeah, it's a thing. It's a thing that you can do on Twitch if you didn't know. It's a
I know.
inbuilt point redeem.
I invented that. Don't you remember when it
Which
was
one?
the Scream?
Oh, you did it. You did it on the Scream, right?
Yeah.
I was like, you didn't do it on the Wii's because the Wii's is a
No.
newer one.
No, I did it on the Scream. So if you've got the points, redeem blue Scream. Put the glasses on. That was my emote. And blue, when you first saw that, you pissed yourself.
I was like, wow. It was the first time I'd seen it happen.
I'm gonna remove this hair.
Oh, you just had a brainwave. Secrets. It's weird that you can go all the way around like that. That's the frog witch again. Let me pick the frog witch. Why is it so hard to get to select her?
You're just speaking Age of Empires 2.
What?
What you said, Rambutan. It's an Age of Empires 2 thing.
No.
Rambutan.
I think you must have just heard me muffled.
Rambutan. There you go, Pirates fan Scream. That's what I did, and Blue pissed herself. I brought biscuits.
Biscuits!
Biscuit Azamar.
Azimar. Oh God, you're on one at the moment, aren't you?
Have a not Oreo.
I like how.
Why did you flinch back? Did you just not see it?
Well,
I was going to say, oh god, a dual same stream. Oh, that was the one I wanted to tell you about before.
mm-hmm.
Speaking of autocorrect.
Mm-hmm.
Also, there's some little kittens that have been given a nursing. This is full of milk.
Oh. I was going to say, I find it interesting that the toad monsters that we are fighting have different sprites to the toad effect. If you look. Also, we got a mage masher.
Hmm. This is an old picture. It says, big dicks in his brother's bum, and then underneath, they've corrected it by putting cat with a star, and the person has just said, which word is supposed to be cat? Because putting cat in any of those replacements does not look good.
No.
Cat dicks in his brother's bum, big cats in his brother's bum, big dicks in his cat's bum, big dicks in his brother's cat. It's just like, none of these are good.
All of those are bad.
I feel like that is just the image of
whatever-
Coil trying to message anybody.
Yeah. Whatever the mage masher is, I'm guessing it must be maybe a hammer because nobody seems to be able to equip it. Oh, it's a knife. Not a very strong knife either.
I mean, you say that, but it's only slightly less powerful than a katana.
May cast silence.
Ah, there you go.
What do we think?
In
the Fey caves.
Yeah, I suppose. Can Kika wield it?
I don't think she can wield a knife.
In Final Fantasy games, they
she
can wield knives,
She
yeah.
can wield a knife.
Because the dirk was the normal other weapon for a black mage.
It's the current one.
Rods
The current
and
one is a
knives.
lightning whip, which might cause paralysis.
I think silence is more helpful than paralysis.
Okay, we'll give her a knife. Give Kika a knife!
No! Wouldn't Mage Silencer be better than Masher? No, because you make them into potato.
I was gonna say, masher is not really a word I would associate with a knife.
We did the mash. We did the mage
mash.
No, she's a frog with a
It's a
knife.
different sprite. Interesting though. So, like, the enemy one is like a 3/4 one, and ours is a side view.
It's probably just to make it easier to distinguish.
Yeah, true.
So, anybody here who has played Final Fantasy games, any preference into which one we would play next, although it wouldn't be immediate?
Yeah, we're not going to immediately go from a Final Fantasy to a Final Fantasy because they take so long.
Because I think from the ones that I have played,
See that?
millipede, centipede, depending on size. Oh boy, getting fucked. The ones that we've got Final Fantasy V, we've got Final Fantasy VIII, and we've got Final Fantasy Tactics Advance 2.
We also have one. What is it? 1 through 5 you got given?
1 through 6 on the Pixel Money.
Yeah, you got 1 through.
I want to do the ones that I've played a bit first because they're ones that I look forward to.
Thanks, Tian. Ooh, a structure.
Oh.
Oh god. Like me when I wake up in the morning.
Mood.
Oh. It's a good thing that Asuna just gets rid of all of them.
I've heard good things about Tactics, but I've never played it. Final Fantasy Tactics
We played through the first one.
is the best Final Fantasy game formula ever. Because having an extra dimension to where your characters are as opposed to just being on the left and right hand side allows you to be much more strategic. The problem was the AI is not complex enough to make full use of the abilities that you learn.
It's funny to you that you say that it's the best Final Fantasy because it's considered a Final Fantasy.
Best Final Fantasy formula.
I was going to say it's a spin-off of Final Fantasy.
Yeah.
It's Final Fantasy if it was a tactics game, because tactics games are like their own genre.
Mm. Because Final Fantasy Tactics Combat is basically D&D combat. You have a grid, you all take a space on a grid, your attacks have a particular range, so you need to be close enough to your opponent to do something to them, and when you attack and do something to them, you can manipulate where they are and what they do on the field, so... Well, I actually killed them all. Is she going to summon more?
Yeah, I didn't intend to kill all the frogs first, but I did. She toted herself!
I didn't see that coming.
She toted herself!
I choose frog!
I love
Flare! Holy shit. The poorest named Final Fantasy spell ever.
Because it's one of the strongest spells
Yeah.
in the game, and it's just called Flare.
It's like, what if we took fire to 11 out of a possible 5? It's ridiculous.
Yeah. Damage by combustion. which is
Unbelievable.
which is a bit different.
Oh yeah, we have death as well.
Yeah.
And quake. We should move them for
We've got fire damage, fire damage, fire damage, and then you have damage by combustion. It's like these things are on a different level.
Yeah, FFTA 2. Very good game. Final Fantasy 8, psychedelic game. Final Fantasy 5, very customizable game. Sort of a precursor to Tactics. Have a bourbon.
Oh.
Oh, they are actually fairies. Speaking of pride.
Hey, Orange!
Yep.
It's a whiskey around.
Couldn't munch on a biscuit. Oh! I saw that before you did. You nearly inhaled a bourbon hole. Yeah, I know. I saw it first, and then you went. Fuck off.
Uh-oh.
We won't hand Buckley over. How do you know his name?
We found him lying near the mouth of the cave. He told us his name, but then he passed out.
You saw him, and he just went. Buckley.
First mistake.
Been taking care of him ever since, but he's yet to reawaken. Dead. Just use a phoenix down. We're gonna steal your ship. This is why they don't like humans. Oh yeah, these two things are comparable. Hellclaw.
Oh,
Catclaw.
they're his equipment. The Hellclaw and the Catclaw. That's what he was wearing, I think.
What? Leave.
No.
What does leave mean? Like, as in the whole thing?
As in go back to the surface? I don't know.
Or is it up? Oh, what's that up there?
Yeah, what is that? Okay, I might actually turn off encounters now. Did that one.
I wonder if you can, like, fail from this bit. You know,
Like
walking
if your
around.
health goes down to 0.
Yeah. I wonder if it's one of them, if it'll get down to 1 and then that's it. Ah. Wait, what? Oh.
Sneaky. What is that? Well,
So if you exit to the roof, there is a secret there. A fairy rod. Interesting.
there's a secret there, but like I already got that. That comes through there.
To something?
Yeah, so I'm guessing that the exit comes out there.
Yeah.
So maybe that is the way we need to go.
Okay.
Oh yeah, look, Kika's on one. So I guess when you can turn encounters off, it's a little less scary. Because I can just keep going and then heal myself up when I'm ready.
Providing you don't forget.
Just a hole?
Try it.
It is. Oh, it drops us here.
Oh.
A hidden chamber. But everything is awful. I'm going to heal just in case something pops out at us in those chests, because that has
do float first.
If something pops out of those chests, because that can happen.
You are out of MP.
So,
Understandable. Have a good day. The time. Good call. You were eyeing this biscuit up
Yeah,
very
I would,
hungry.
I would like one.
I was
I
like,
think-
I'll get myself a
I
biscuit.
think you were just sat here eating through biscuits, but in my brain, I'm just like, I need a cup of tea to have.
I will go and make us a cup of
Well,
tea then.
They're dry otherwise, aren't they?
I'm so British. Fine. I'm not going to be here for a
I'm
minute, chat,
sorry.
because Blue wants a
You
cup of
fucked
tea.
off and got biscuits. What are you apologising for?
I did it quickly. A cup of tea takes minutes.
Domestic.
Lemonade.
Lemon.
Oh, I needed that drink.
Why? Because the biscuits are dry.
Shut up! Stupid woman. Fine, biscuit time. Do you want a decaf?
Biscuits. So British he says, like he isn't also British. I wonder if all of these chests are going to have monsters in them. The Red Fang, huh? What on earth is that? Items. Dragon Fang that deals fire damage. It's just a usable item? It's just a usable item, I guess. You know what, I'm gonna use some potions because the game keeps fucking giving them to me. Every single one of these chests is gonna be a monster fight! Oh, that's bad. Jesus, that animation. Okay, that worked well. That worked well. Moonring Blade. Interesting. What am I doing? Magic. Then I'm gonna Asuna. Varus. Use some of Thane's mana. When you say lemonade, do you mean actual lemon juice or more like carbonated lemon soda? Lemon juice is lemon juice! Lemonade is a carbonated drink here in England. Lemonade is only carbonated. Ours has gone a little bit flat. If it spins with a buddy of mine who came over and we were both confused at each other about his lemonade being flat. Lemonde. Oh dear. Lemonade is not carbonated, you heretics. You are incorrect! Lemonade is a carbonated drink. We're arguing with the Americans again. They're saying that lemonade is not carbonated.
Lemonade can be carbonated. You are having lemonade that is uncarbonated. You are in one of two situations. You are either in the middle of a Mediterranean city, or you are buying from a 5-year-old in America. There is no in between. I'm selling lemonade for $1 a drink. It's like, yeah, I'm gonna drink some sketchy fucking water from a 5-year-old on the middle of this suburban state.
Yeah,
what a good idea.
I'm gonna drink a lemon product that you made from a packet.
I squeezed these lemons into a glass for you after I picked my nose.
It was just the facts earlier of just like when you said, when you say lemonade, do you mean lemon juice or carbonated lemon soda? It's carbonated, because you know what flat lemonade is? It's lemon juice.
She's got a point.
They have a word for that. It's called juice.
No, that's the point. Because orange juice is squeezed oranges. Orangeade is carbonated.
It's carbonated.
Orange. So
Yeah.
That's...
Apple juice is squeezed orange. Yeah.
Eating lemon chunks is okay. No, it is not. No, it is not. I understand the distinction that lemon is a fruit, but fruit by its definition does not mean that it is edible. As is. These are just the facts of life that you just have to accept. And I can prove it. I can prove this distinction for anybody who says that if you classify something as a fruit, then they are all equal and therefore all equally edible. Right?
Well, that's easily proved with one word, isn't it?
What?
Tomato.
No, because some people, as weirdly enough, like tomato. I can find an even better example for you as to why just classifying something as a particular type of food does not mean that it is as equally edible as anything else. Right? Chicken is an acceptable eating meat. Dog is not.
Yes.
And there you go.
It's all meat.
These two things are meat. These two things are not acceptably edible. There you go. Job done. Yes, tomatoes are disgusting.
Yeah, I don't like tomatoes either.
They are too juicy for what they are.
I don't like tomatoes, but I will eat, like, carbonara, I can't speak, bolognese sauces,
Yes.
tomato sauces, tomato sauce on pizza, but not sliced tomato on pizza.
It's like onions are disgusting. You use them in cooking and they make most meals, if not all meals, better. But you do not just grab an onion and eat it unless you are an ogre. Sorry, a stanchion. These are just the facts of life.
It is an accompaniment.
Yeah, exactly. It's like people who say that cheese sandwich is an acceptable sandwich. It is not an acceptable sandwich. Cheese is
an accompaniment.
Is an accompaniment. It is the number one accompaniment to the main part of your sandwich. But you shouldn't have it as just the sandwich.
Yeah.
Unless you're that one kid who was convinced it was an apple, then you are being bullied. And God help you. This conversation is going to Pineapple on Pizza. No, it's not, because we do not need to talk about war crimes on this channel. That's just the thing. That is for when me and Stanji start taking over the stream and we start talking about the Geneva Convention and war crimes in 1945.
This is why you and Stanji should stream sometimes. When you have a weekend and the pair of you are playing war games together, you should stream it.
I did stream me and Stanji playing Splinter Cell Conviction because that was funny. And I do still have videos of that. And it would be down to you guys whether you would want to see snippets of that, in which case I would get Blue to put them up as like shorts or something. If you're like, what does my stupid boyfriend and his stupid friend do? They do stuff like this, and then you can have that. What are some other unacceptable foods to just eat as they are? What do we think, chat? What is a food that you eat that you think we would probably say no, you shouldn't eat that? Let us judge your diet. Dietary judging time begins. I bet you two playing Army of Two would be fun to see, Spook. I played Army of Two. That's a fun game. Considering how old it is, I reckon it would still stand up. It's that good. It is a game based on there's a big dude and a little dude, and the mechanic of the game is what's called what they call aggro. So the more you shoot at enemies and the more intimidating weapon you are using, you generate aggro on a meter, and that means that the enemy AI will focus you more than the other person, meaning they can move into more advantageous positions. So it made use of the, like, cover me, I'm going in. So the guy would, your partner would lean over a crate or a bit of cover and start firing an LMG, and they gain loads of aggro, and then you can, while crouching, sneak around through the battlefield, moving up because they won't target you. The aggro mechanic. And I remember having a lot of fun with that game, but it's really old. Like, stupidly old, like 2004 or something, like Xbox 360, but it was like, no, it can't be that old.
No, it wouldn't be the Xbox 360.
But it's got to be like 2008, maybe 2009. It's a very old game, one of the early games of Xbox. Anytime you went into game, it was always in the pre-owned section.
anchovy pineapple pizza. I mean, you've failed there because you included pineapple, but I've never had anchovies full stop, let alone on pizza, so I can't really comment.
I feel like they're a type of olive.
No, I believe they're a type of dish, but like
That's worse.
yeah, it's one of those. It's like
No.
people who have tuna on pizza, but I understand that anchovies are very salty,
Here's a food question
and
for you two to
I
weigh.
like salty food.
Which is better, wings or boneless wings? Boneless wings.
Boneless ones.
Anything where you don't have to faff about with your food is better. If I go to a restaurant and I order food, I want that food to just be edible.
Yeah.
If I went there and I asked for like a banana split and they were to serve me bananas with ice cream, but they left the peel on the banana, I'd be pissed off because I'd be like, well, you haven't prepared the food.
Yeah. Like, generally, I think most places, if they advertise wings, they have bones in them, and that's fine. Like, I'll eat them. It's not like a make or break for me of like,
No.
oh, these aren't boneless wings, I'm not having them.
No, I won't
So
go
it's,
that
it's
far.
not make or break for me.
It's like, I like rack of ribs, but the thing I like about a rack of ribs is the meat and the sauce. And by that logic,
Got it.
pulled pork just does the same job.
Yeah. Which is why it's
So-
upsetting that everybody stopped serving pulled pork for some reason.
It's like, I love the fruit pomegranate. I have eaten a pomegranate when I was very little, when I was at the point in my life when I was most likely to reject all food. I had a pomegranate and I thought, this is really nice. The problem is, it takes me about 4 times as long to eat it than an apple.
Mm.
And is it 4 times better than an apple? No.
No.
It's not, so fuck it. Unless you find an easier way for me to eat a pomegranate, not happening. I haven't got time. It shouldn't take me that long to just eat a meal or eat anything, you know. Imagine if when you opened up a packet of crisps, it was just one baked potato of that flavour,
Yeah.
and you just had to bite
I
into
get
it.
it,
You'd
I
be
get
like,
it.
this is wrong.
Yeah, I
They
get
have
it.
fucked up somewhere. You were close to greatness, but you fucked up. Why are we back here?
When I exited the secret room, it spat me out back into the overworld, so I quickly went to go get a full heal from the dwarves because they have that full heal pot, and now I've come back, and I'm not entirely sure what we're supposed to do about Buckler. Frankly.
What? I died without being able to get pulled pork easily. I'm sorry, what? I'm assuming that it died without being it.
Can you try again, please?
Core, translate. I never had anchovy pineapple pizza, but I have tried cornflakes with cola.
Please tell me that was a dare, because that's the only way that that's even vaguely excusable. Please tell me you were dared to have that. This is the same energy of when I walked downstairs and my brother was eating Cocoa Pops with a fork.
Oh, right, sorry. What? I would die without being able to get pulled pork easily. Right.
Right.
That's... yeah. Yeah, we went through a big phase over here in the British Isles.
It was a big fad.
where there was pulled pork on, and I do mean every menu.
Every menu
had pulled pork.
It was like the hip new thing of like, oh, we've discovered how to conveniently and cheaply make pulled pork, so we're putting it on the menu.
Like, it wasn't a new thing. We all knew about pulled pork. You know what it was? Now you know what it was, because we got over here on, I think it was the channel Dave. We got Man vs. Food, and in America, everywhere that he went to had some version of pulled pork. And then over here, we were like, oh shit, we've got to put pulled pork on the menu. So it wasn't like, oh, it's new. It's just a case of we've never had it before, but now everyone's watching Man vs. Food. We've got to have it. So it went from mainly being on main meals as an alternative. So if you got like a chicken and bacon salad, you could get chicken and bacon salad with pulled pork mixed in. Or if you got like a hunter's chicken, you could have some pulled pork.
Yeah, it was
with
like a side.
But then it
almost.
became like an actual side, didn't it? Of you could just get it on a side in a bowl.
Yeah, it's just like
anything.
a little tiny bowl of pulled pork. Of like, you could also have a main meal of pulled pork with like pulled pork and peppers,
Yeah.
and, like, you know, all cooked together. But you could also get it as like a little side, and then you get things like, here's mac and cheese, and you can have some pulled pork on it, or here's a burger, but you can also have pulled pork on it.
Oh, the
And
pulled
then
pork burgers were
Yeah,
nice.
and then I swear to God, one day everywhere stopped.
Yeah, you can't find it now for love nor money. There's like maybe like one place that still does it, and it's only as like part of one particular meal that's on the menu. So it's not like you can just order it with anything. It just comes as part of one thing. So I don't know what happened.
It was a real food fad
Yeah.
for a lot of restaurants. Like, you can still go to like a butcher or go to like the meat section and find like a pulled pork flank that you can cook at home. But we mean in restaurants, of like, it went from being nowhere to being everywhere, and then after about a year or two, it completely vanished again. It was very bizarre.
Oh yes.
Oh, that does sound good, Pirate.
Slow smoked pulled pork sandwich with smoked mac and cheese. As long as it's proper cheese and not American cheese. Because if there's one failing that the Americans need to answer for, it is what they have done to cheese. That plastic stuff that you get in them packets, that is not cheese, that is car dashboards. That is what that is. You should not be putting that in your system. Do not change the order blue.
So I came back, but there still doesn't seem to be able to do anything here. I can't talk to anyone. So my only option is to come up through here, and I feel like this is just going to spit me back out in the overworld. So
Well, if we've got all the check the map. Check the map. Not that map. That map. No, we don't. We want what's the Sylvan Cave? Sylvan Cottage. Oh, we're missing an item. That'll be Buckley. Buckley's probably going to give us something, isn't he?
Probably, yeah.
Oh, as I blew up and was falling out the window, I grabbed this key from Goldberg's cod
and there's
piece.
the Sylvan Cave, which I've found all of the chests in the cabins.
Medium rare steak is my favourite since we're talking about it. I agree. I do like medium rare. The problem is that when you go to restaurants, if you find them on a busy day, I don't like having steak because their priority is to get food out, not to get food right. You know what I mean? So if you ask for medium rare, you'll get either rare or medium. They won't like follow it as closely, and you can get a bit of a naff steak then.
The best steak I have ever eaten was cooked by my own brother.
Really?
Yep.
Is Craig good at doing steaks then?
Apparently so.
Oh wow.
He did it as a weirdly, like it was very odd. It came out of nowhere, but he did it as a either a Mother's Day or a birthday meal for Mum. Of I'm doing all the cooking.
Oh wow.
And he cooked steaks for the family. I think it must have been Mother's Day because I was stood in the kitchen essentially helping of being like, I'm going to chop up this sweet potato and do wedges because I know how to do that. And he was in charge of the steaks. Gorgeous.
Oh wow. I'll have to remember that next time.
Yep. So yeah, kudos to my brother for that.
Listen, it's decent and it literally always consistent for like ever. Other cheeses are better, however. Yeah, the reason why the American cheese is so consistent is because it's mass-produced and it's not cheese.
It's not cheese.
It's just a chemical formula that they put together that has cheese flavouring.
It's going to be one of those things where it comes out eventually because of food standards where Americans are going to be like, good news, everyone, our cheese now has real milk in it. And everyone goes, what did it have in it before? It's like the Subway bread all over again. Good news, everybody, our bread is now bread. What do you mean it's now bread? What was it before? It was cake. Because it had too much sugar in it. Maybe we have to come back later, I don't know.
Yeah, we'll probably have to come back and collect Buckley later if he's unconscious. Gotta find somewhere else.
So we're going to advance the plot.
I would highly recommend if you do like having cheeses with stuff is to find things online where food critics have said what cheeses go well with what things. Because there is good reasoning behind those, because some are more tangy, some are more creamy.
It is a genuine thing of just because you like certain cheese doesn't mean it will just be the cheese. Like there's a reason that every pizza seems to have mozzarella on top of it. You know?
It melts well.
Yeah, have you ever thought like, why is it everywhere I go I don't get like a cheddar and tomato pizza? Why is it always a mozzarella and tomato? There's reasons for that. You know.
People have spent a long time trying this shit, like our great ancestors who went around finding out what mushrooms are going to send them to the moon. God bless all of them. The way to the Jewel of Darkness opens only for those able to show proof of their rite of passage. What do you want, a fucking permit? You want my British passport?
Luca's necklace. Why do we have a rat tail?
My rat tail, you shaved Alistair's head? A token of valour and strength. Why do we it is.
Why do we have Alistair's
If you are able
rat
to
tail?
get a hold of Alistair's rat tail, that is a token of valour and strength. What was in that necklace? Flap, 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 flap.
Hello, housekeeping.
The sealed cavern. Americans will say, cheese is decent, and then be surprised about the microplastics.
Yeah, basically.
Wow, did you just tightrope walk?
No, I think it's a rope climbing up and down.
Oh. That makes
I
more
think
sense.
it's floating.
That makes more sense. I was kind of surprised. There are... I wouldn't necessarily say that there are American attempts in Britain, because They are American mockeries. I think is probably the
I
best.
think Naren can confirm or deny
Because-
that, right?
We took Nero into a seaside area.
Oh my god, it's a trapdoor.
Oh wow.
That looks sick.
We took Nero into a seaside area when he came to visit last time, and it was when we were going around Wales. There was a bit on the seaside where it was like genuine American burgers, and these two deeply Cardiff Welsh totty that were in like their 50s behind that had no ounce of American in them were just making burgers. But they had plastered the American flag across the back. They'd got like the banners from going to university. It was like the star and spangles everywhere. But it was, I said to Naren, I was like, is this anywhere near remotely American? And he didn't just say anything. He just looked at me as if like, do you need me to answer that?
This is cultural
Really?
appropriation. This is cultural appropriation.
Is this cultural obliteration is what this is? Like, it was just, even I looked at it and I was like, I'm not convinced. And Naren looks at it and he's just like, this would get laughed out of America. You would not fucking...
Frankie and Benny's for the win. Frankie and Benny's is legit though.
You mean the smoke? No, what? It wasn't like a proper restaurant, Das. It was just like one of those kind of like donut like shops on the side of a seafront area. You know, it's not like a big franchise. It's just, this is their one shop. And you know, they've just named it whatever.
It's just their storefront.
Yeah. But oh man, it was so funny. I was pissing myself because even I could tell. I was like, there's nothing American about this.
It's a
You've
mockery.
not even tried.
It's a mockery of America.
So, but going back to what I was saying, there's a couple of like bigger chains that tried to sell like one sort of Americanized thing on there. Something that I saw from one of the places, I don't know whether it was like a sizzling pub or an Ember Inn or something. They did a burger specifically with burger sauce. And I thought, that sounds American because I have never heard of there just be, not like it comes with ketchup or comes with mustard or comes with ranch. It was specifically with burger sauce. It was a, you know, like it was a thing of its own. And I was like, that must be a concoction of something then that they've said these are the best flavors to go on a burger. And I was really, really confused by it. So I'm assuming that's an American thing. It sounds like an American thing.
An empty room.
You know, because when you get a hot dog, you don't say, I want hot dog sauce. You would be like, I'll have ketchup and mustard.
I know that there's loads of different recipes, but I think it's the like one of them that I've heard of vaguely in the back of my mind is something like a little bit of mayonnaise, a little bit of ketchup, and then a little bit of like pickle juice. Like not pickles itself, but like the juice from the jar that they're kept in,
Right.
which adds like that sort of tang to
I
it.
just had a flashback to Gears of War and the grinders. Grind. That's the name of the name of the creatures is what noise they make. Is this gonna be where you drop down from somewhere?
Maybe just two empty rooms right next to another.
Honestly, the best American food are the ones that half something else, like Tex-Mex or local Chinese restaurant. Interesting.
Yeah, because we've got Frankie and Benny's and also TGI's, which are like American themed British restaurants.
No, well, TGI's is an American restaurant.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, they have TGI's.
Oh, he came back up. So he climbed down that rope and was like, nope, that rope doesn't lead anywhere.
Yeah, and Frankie and Benny's is an American thing. They're
they?
they're. Oh, sorry, I'm thinking of Ben and Jerry's.
Ben and Jerry's.
I don't know about Frankie and Benny's. That might be, but I don't know. The reason that I know that TGI's is an American restaurant, it was in an Adam Sandler movie.
Who was it?
Yeah. Other than barbecue, no way anyone beats us. Other than barbecue, as in like the type of food, or is that like a particular restaurant the way you've written it? People would put BBQ.
Every single door is a monster door.
Did you hear knocking?
Vaguely, yeah.
Just ignore that and hope the ghosts go away. Playing Final Fantasy, fuck off. Hello? Ooh, sconces.
Ooh, a light
Oh, like
sword.
smoked draw up. Yes, I have heard
Like
that
a proper
Americans,
yeah.
Americans and more specifically Texans are very good at doing barbecue.
Yeah.
And Nerowin did make us some damn good barbecue when he came over.
That's true, that was
And he
really
had very limited to work with, so that's your racial bonus as being Texan. Amazing barbecuing skills. So.
Whereas I would say, would probably lean more towards like the stews and the pies.
yes, Britain is very much known for its pies, and I think stews are slightly more Gaelic.
Yeah, yeah, that's just sort of like a generalisation of the British Isles, or maybe even just of Europe.
Because
every European country has some kind of like stew or stew adjacent thing.
What the hell happened to Dass's thumb on that one? We tried to save Tagat Barmbeku. Was that Gaelic?
We tried to save that barbecue so hard.
Oh, right, okay.
Because it started raining. Very typically for us here in the British Isles.
Yes.
We were in Scotland and Erin did a barbecue for us and it started to rain. And we ate it indoors.
I have a dream vacation trip where I tour different parts of America to try the different same styles of sauces or rubs. Yes, I have heard they do very good dry rubs.
Yes.
For their stuff. Especially for like briskets.
Yes, brisket and ribs, and again, wings and stuff, like just like meats, sort of like on their own as the standalone dish. Whereas we tend to use, meats and gravies and root vegetables all combined into like a hot pot or a cottage pie or a stew. Or that's what we do. That big sort of comfort food.
Having
and again, it's like a big European thing. Of like there's goulash and stroganoff is like the Russian one or something, I think.
I've had Scottish stews, and I've had Irish stews. Oh, so good. So nice. Decoration. Thankfully, we were very happy that when Nerowin came over and tried all of the food places that we took him to that were like what you would call like typically British food of like, British breakfasts, British Sunday dinners, British pies.
Yeah, going out for lunch and we're having going to a Spoonies of like this is your run of the mill every day. I just don't want to cook and I just want something cheap but good.
And he liked all of it. So all the things that you hear where it's like, the British have disgusting food and it's so horrible, it's all a fallacy. We have good food over it.
It's a stereotype.
It might not be the most inventive. I won't necessarily say it's the most inventive. What in the name of Christendom? It's a mimic. It is actually a mimic that can chimera brain.
That hurt. I need to point out that I fought about 10 of these. And
yeah, I know.
None of the other ones have done that.
Clearly, you killed them quickly. All right, fair enough.
Cool. Kill them quicker.
Voz, just ribs.
Ribs.
Yeah, I do like ribs.
Ribs are good. The thing I think I said this to you before when we went to TGI. Is the thing about ribs is because ribs are were considered to be quite a cheap cut of meat because it's mostly bone and not meat. People spend a lot of time seasoning and doing the dry rub and the slow cook and the smoking to make them taste good because the meat itself on its own is actually quite lacking, which is why they're always like covered in sauces and things like that because
big question, did he or was he able to bring over Middlesworth chips crisps for you Brits?
No.
I did not know. I was going to say, I don't recognise that one. Middlesworth. Unless that is a brand that we have over here, because I know you guys...
Yeah, you have Lay's.
You have Lay's, which is a Walker's, because that is a British company, I believe. Walker's Crisps. I think it is anyway, at least I think it was British and then went over to America, because Kellogg's is an American company that has come over to Britain and retained the same brand. We do like crisps over in Britain. There is a bit of I don't know what you'd refer to it as, but it's just something that all Brits do when they go abroad on holiday. They try everywhere's crisps. That's the first thing they do.
We like crisps.
We go to Spain and it's like we go to the local shop and we want to buy whatever their weird fucky named crisps are by some random company. It's just what we do. Now it's just our local chips that I've never seen anyone not like, but fair enough.
Fair enough. When you talked about that, I literally had the image. Yeah, oh, there it is again! Surprise! I literally had the image manifest in my brain of Dad just like in Corfu, in Spain, in Mallorca. Of like we're at a bar. We've each gotten a drink. He's bought a bag of whatever the nearest Walker's adjacent thing is, and he's done that thing where he opens it and then tears down the side and the thing so he can open up the bag in the middle of the table.
It turns into a sharer place.
It turns into a place. And do you want to know, this didn't, I don't remember where they went. It was one time they went to New York or without me, but apparently, because they did go for like a week.
Cow.
Sounds like a robe. Another kotetsu. Because they they went somewhere for a week, so they did end up going to like a couple of places and then being like, this is the bar that we like. So they went to that bar every sort of evening by the beach to watch the sunset. Because Dad did that every night, that when it got to sort of like the second to last and last night, that the person who ran the bar, when Dad came and got drinks and got a bag of crisps, the guy went, ah! And he went off and he came back and he gave Dad a little bowl to put his crisps in because he saw that he opened up the bag every night. So he got Dad a little bowl and I was like, that's really sweet.
That's funny as fuck. Something good about old British holidays is just going out, sitting around some crappy sort of table in some Spanish hotel somewhere out by the poolside, and you just play cards. Play cards, you have some crisps and whatever drinks you've got.
Yeah.
Those are like classic memories. I was remember being in, where was it? I think, were we in, I can't remember, I think it was Mallorca, not Mallorca, we were in Mallorca, and I was teaching my mom how to play blackjack. And not 21s, blackjack how we played it in school, which was like Uno. The Uno blackjack.
Yeah, the quote-unquote kid version.
Well, this was obviously the grown-up version because we were using playing cards.
Yeah.
So there was, the blackjack was the pick-up 5, the 2s were pick-up 2s and all that. 8s, 8s reverse the order, I think, or 10s reverse the order, and 8s. It was like skip or go. I can't remember all the rules now because it's been that long. But I remember playing that with my parents. That was quite fun. Old Spanish holidays. Where the hell are we?
So the last room in this place, I've been through all of that, and that room, I think, or that room had a save point in it. So I'm guessing this is the end now where we're advancing. So I am going to go use the save point.
Okay.
This one, or was it the other one?
Cottage.
Probably for to get a little bit of mana back, I guess. We're not too bad at the moment, so I might use a tent instead of a cottage. Not too cheap.
That's a point. For us over here on the British Isles, going to like Spain is our go-to holiday. That is the holiday destination. If you've had a holiday, you've been to Spain.
I'm sure the majority of people who have been abroad in Britain have been to Spain.
Yeah.
It's not even like, it's just the culture of just like, that's just where you go.
You just go to Spain because the sun's there. What's like the American equivalent of this is like the standard, we've gone on a plane to somewhere holiday? Not just like a, we've gone camping or we've gone caravanning or whatever the equivalent is, or, we've gone to see your Auntie Edna in God knows where. It's like, where's like the typical American, stereotypical holiday destination? Some little shitty Spanish pub, affectionate. Yeah.
Yeah, basically.
That's what you're looking for. You
Yeah.
don't want somewhere that's like branded.
It's like going to a Weatherspoons of like, man, this place is a shithole. I fucking love it here.
Yeah. You always gravitate when you go to these Spanish, like when you go to Spain and stuff, when it's like, I want to go somewhere that looks like it's been owned by someone since the year dot.
It's not quite like a dive bar, it's not like it's not like shitty, it's not like trash, but it's like, it's just
low budget.
It's like comfy, of like, but it's comfy, so it doesn't need any of the fancy, modern stuff of like we serve drinks, we have food. That's all you need.
Yeah, let me describe for you. You've got a small shop where on the inside you've got like a bar stroke counter where they serve you drinks obviously over and they take all of your orders, and that is where a person stands. The other person will be walking around the shop, but no matter what corner of the shop they stand in, they are still within about sort of like 12 feet of the person that's behind the bar. Oh, right, I see.
Okay.
None of the tables match.
Yep.
You might get a handful that do, that they got in a set, but not all of them consistently match. Some of the chairs don't match either. There will be like 2 or 3 bar stools at the bar that you can sit on, but no one ever does because you would just be on display. If you see someone sitting there, they are a drug dealer or part of the local mafia. That's just who they are. You do not approach them.
Or alternatively, they're passed out and they're part of the decor.
Yes. Or they own the place, obviously. Because they can
the
sit wherever
bar
the fuck
owner
they
might.
want.
Yeah, sometimes the bar owner will sit at the bar.
They sell crisps. They sell all the beers that you are used to from, like, Carling and Carlsberg and all the traditional British ones, but they won't sell things like Foster's, which are Australian and whatnot.
Yeah.
They will also sell their own beer and whatnot, which is a lot cheaper and looks a lot weirder, and you'll find one that is your favourite out of all of them because you go, ooh, that's quite nice. And they sell KP nuts.
The KP nuts!
And those are the places you want to look for. Those are the places to be. Oh, Blue's got to work her way around. Oh, you want to check all the boxes?
I can't tell if these are meant to be crates, so I'm like, do these have items in?
They look like
They
crates.
kind of look like crates,
Of course they do.
but they don't appear to have anything in them.
Typical vacation for most around here is people going to Ocean City, to the beach. So where's Ocean City? Is that in Atlantis?
Because you got
Atlanta? Sorry, not Atlantis.
Atlantis. Yeah, sure. That typical American holiday.
Oh, yeah.
Just, how about for your holiday, you just go in the ocean? Because you got to remember that America is so much bigger than
that's
us.
why I was asking.
So for them, going on holiday would be going to another state, I imagine, whereas for us, going on holiday is very definitely another country, because we're not very big.
Because where we are in Britain, if you said you're going to America...
That's ominous.
What?
Instead of being like a checkpoint room and then you go out and you keep exploring, this is a checkpoint and then you go out the other side. Also, I had random encounters off this entire time and I kind of didn't notice because we were fighting the doors.
It's down one state from us, so I've got to remember my map.
Oh, what's south of Pennsylvania?
Do you think South Pennsylvania, obviously, but are we talking in
I'm going to turn on encounters.
Virginia?
I'm going to
Is it
turn on
Virginia?
encounters briefly just because I want to see what's in this cave.
A man runs into a bar, panting. He tells the barkeep, "Give me 10 shots of your best whiskey, quick!" So the barkeep sets them up, and the man knocks them all back in seconds. "Why are you drinking so fast?" asks the barkeep. "You drink too fast. You drink fast too if you had what I have," says the man. "Why? What do you have?" asks the barkeep. "Only 20 cents."
Meteor!
That killed a guy last time. Oh god, Atlanta is so far, like a 10-hour drive. Oh, Maryland. Maryland. I think I went a little bit too far south.
Yeah,
In
MP
Virginia.
costs 99.
Yeah.
Calls forth a meteor that deals damage to enemies. I like meteor! I also learnt flare.
That was even funnier for my ADHD brain. Gotta read it out and think. I got one as well. There's got a joke for you.
Kika's getting 9th level spells basically at the moment.
Yeah.
She is in the end game for the black magic.
There's I was drinking in a bar, and it was a German bar.
There's the Germans.
The barkeep was German, and a frigging kangaroo comes in the door, and he comes hopping up. And I looked at him, and I said, "You all right, mate?" And he says, "Do you want a drink?" He says, "Yeah, I'll have a drink." So I said, "What do you have?" He said, "I'll just have a pint." So I got him a pint, and he drinks his pint, and then suddenly, positively possessed, he's bouncing around all over the place. And he bounces over so far that he bounces into the wall, knocks himself unconscious, and falls over. And the barman comes over. And he says, "Excuse me, you can't leave that lying there." I said, "It's not a lion, it's a giraffe." Did you just say Maryland? No, it's my accent. Sorry, do you want me to say that in an American? Sorry, went to Maryland.
Maryland.
I feel like quoting friggin' Jeff Dunham. Sa nata na. How? You guys cannot spell your counties. Sorry, your states. Like counties.
That was worse.
I don't do American accents, I only do proper accents. Mind you, you guys would not be able to pronounce any of the British
I
ones.
got this one, Smorsha. Oh my god, you were in a golden hype train again. Wow.
What is faster, hot or cold?
What? Do you mean what is faster?
What is faster, hot or cold?
You were lucky, right? Fair. Boz, explain!
Are we going to have to put up the map where I name all 50 states again? Just to assert dominance over the Americans. In which I will get some wrong. hot because you can catch cold.
I told Kay and Den the chimney joke.
What?
How much does a chimney cost?
Yeah. How much does a chimney cost?
Nothing. It's on the house.
Why is it called a bungalow? Because you bung a low roof on it. Stupid dad joke.
So stupid. Ah! Don't throw things at me.
I got a funny sort of boomer-esque joke for you.
Oh, yeah.
So, there's a couple that are visiting Ireland, and the guy is having the time of his life. He's going from place to place. Every village that he goes into, it's basically like he's always lived there his entire life. They're all so friendly with him, and it's very traditional in Ireland to greet people, to give them a drink and have a laugh and tell them jokes and sing songs and reminisce, and he's having a wonderful time. And his wife is furious that he's having such a better time than she is.
Right.
So everywhere that they're going, she's asking him questions, she's interrogating him, she's, telling him to take pictures and stuff, telling him to go and speak to people and go and do stuff that he doesn't want to do because he just wants to go to the pub and go and hang out with these Irish people and learn all about their beautiful land. And then they get to another village that's just a few miles off the coast. And as they walk over the top of the hill on the road that's leading into the village, they can see that there is no one around. The place is completely deserted. It's totally quiet. You can't even hear any animals nearby. It's that deadly quiet. And he turns to his wife and he says, "This is a bit strange from what we've seen." So they go moving through the streets, and eventually, because of the way that the towns are built, you're going up and down hills all over the place. They get to the top of another hill with various houses on it. Oh, pause there. Hang on, pause.
Yeah.
And they can look down, they can see that there's a little church, and there's a cemetery. And leading up to the cemetery, there's a man stood at the front, a huge, enormous man, must be 6-7 foot tall, massive, broad-shouldered.
I don't know where this is going, guys.
And in his hand, he's got this thick chain, not even a lead, he's got a massive chain. And there's an enormous black dog that you would mistake for a wolf on the end of this chain. And he's walking behind the coffin and the coffin bearers. And behind him is another man. And behind that man is another man. There's 37 of them, all in single file, leading off up the road. He turns to his wife and he says, "God, what an incredible funeral." And she says, "Go and ask what's going on." He says, "Well, no, I'm not going to go down. It's clearly a private affair." And she says, "There must be everyone in the town here. This has got to be something public. Go and find out what's going on." So he says, "Fine, I'll go down and ask them, but I don't feel right about it. It feels weird." So he walks down, and as he's walking down, he can see dotted around the hillside, looking down, are other women watching what's going on. And he gets more and more freaked out as he's going. And he approaches the man at the front and is walking a bit behind him in this enormous dog, which must be 7-8 foot long. It's a huge thing. And he says, "Excuse me, has someone very important died?" And he says, "No, not really." Who has died?" He says, "My wife." He says, "I'm very sorry." He said, "That dog you've got there, she must have loved that dog for you to bring that dog with you today to her funeral." He says, "Nope. This is the dog that savaged her. Bit her to death, this dog did." He said, "Would you be willing to sell that dog?" And he says, "Get to the end of the queue."
I did wonder where that was going.
The only reason it was set in Ireland is because that is a joke by Dave Allen, who is a hilarious comedian who's sadly no longer with us. Very funny Irish comedian.
Yeah, that was quite the setup. That was quite the setup.
Dave Allen was a master at doing setup.
Yeah, he was
very
You've
good.
shown me a couple. That was the kind of style of joke that he did. Of like, you get comedians. There are some comedians who literally make their business by basically doing one-liners. He was that kind of comedian where he will set up he'll tell you a story for 5 minutes, and then it's the punchline.
He was really good at that.
Okay.
Like some of his drunk ones of like, "Excuse me, madam, but do lemons have feathers? She
No.
says, I beg your pardon. Do lemons have feathers? She says, I don't think so. Why? He says, in that case, I've just squeezed your canary into my drink. Oh my god, we found a crystal!
It's a crystal! It's the one crystal that he's missing. The Dark Crystal! That's a good film if you've never seen that. Oh, Jim Henson.
Yes, I think I've seen snippets of that.
Yes,
Is that the one that had Simon Pegg?
Yes, in the Netflix series, there is a film from the, I want to say early 90s, but I've probably got that wrong. There is a film, and then a couple of years ago, literally like sort of around pandemic time, Netflix released a series that I believe is actually a prequel to the film, and Simon Pegg is in that, and Simon Pegg plays the Chancellor, and he goes, and he plays like the best character.
Yeah, I've seen
11 minutes of the Chancellor going, You should watch it. Both the movie and the Netflix series.
Did we just get a crystal?
I was like, no dialogue? Hello?
Hang on, check that's in our inventory. Items, key items. Dark crystal. The crystal of the under... We actually
Sure.
have it. Sweet. All right. Sound.
Sure.
And we leave and nothing happens. We leave...
No dialogue?
Use a teleport. Oh, I was going to say, can you teleport? That would have been hilarious if you could teleport. Is that going to collapse? The walls! Oh, I'm having flashbacks!
Moving!
Removing the crystal
Someone
must have set up a trap. Oh, no.
So for a smooth exit.
Are we fighting the walls? What?
I've fought this guy before!
Demon wall? Final Fantasy 14 players, analysis!
It's the one from the library. That's what I mean when I said it's the one I fought before. It's the one from the library. We've legitimately fought this guy.
Tion, I need you to do a wall jump. Is it moving closer?
I think it's slowly moving closer to us, which is scary.
RE4.
Ooh!
Oh, Quake. Yeah, that's a smart move. No, just fight. Just kill it. It's not attacking us. Kill it. Kill it. Kill it. Kill it.
I don't like the music that's occurring.
Yeah, this is the run music. Wait,
Are we supposed to run?
can you run? Can't escape. Okay, cool.
Okay.
Yeah, this boss is in Final Fantasy 14. How many times do we need to teach the wall not to mess with us? How many times do we have to teach you this lesson, Albert? You know Meteor.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, that thing that...
Never mind.
Alright. Tonberry wall.
Yeah, so it's the Tonberry effect of like, here is an enemy. It's not attacking you, but it's getting closer, and you go, oh shit!
On its turn, it's going to move.
Move.
One step. Ah, that's worse.
That's somehow worse. All right.
I did a jump for no reason.
Nothing to it.
And we leave.
Oh.
Now can we teleport? Before someone else comes and like tries to have us in this cavern. Teleport. Oh no, that means the stuff that's gonna happen.
Narrative has to happen.
The wall wasn't a very hard boss because it didn't
No,
fight us.
we are quite high leveled, I think, at this point. It's
Bane having teleport is fucking wild to me.
Yeah.
It's a different kind of teleport.
Yeah, it's kind of different to how we would envision it in D&D. It's an escape rope.
Yeah.
It's closer to an escape rope in Pokemon.
That's right. You can't just go anywhere you
can't
want.
just freely teleport.
King Naga and Screamer, his wife, who died to 1991. Oh, you've seen that AI generated obituary, haven't you?
No?
Oh, that is fucking
I
funny.
don't want to know what this is.
No, it's hilarious. It's brilliantly funny. I'll have to find this now.
Bats. Oh, these guys are always a pain. Can I have a turn, please? Oh no, this is dire. Anyway, we need to leave.
Nah, this is like the best thing ever. They asked an AI to write up an obituary for
Let's
a
see
name.
what this does. It's probably got a long cast time. I picked Meteor.
Oh,
It's probably got a long cast time.
Miss Vamp. Nice butt.
Yeah, it's got a very long cast time. Jesus. Everything else is going to be dead before this meteor goes off.
I mean, this is why it killed Guess It. It's an Absol.
There we go. I was like, if I attack this bat, it's going to die.
Yeah, I figured. Anyway, you'll like this.
That was fun.
Brenda Tent retired from living at the age of old,
Oh no.
surrounded by family and natural causes. A librarian from birth, Brenda was an avid collector of dust. She had a sweetheart and married her high school. She loved having hobbies and helping her sons to be disadvantaged youths. She had no horses but thought she did. The church gave her a choir because she sang like bird and looked like bird, and Brenda was a bird. She owed us so many poems. The funeral will be held in 1977 at Heaven. In lieu of flowers, send Brenda more life.
In lieu of flowers, send more life.
That is an AI generated obituary.
Oh, God.
Is that not the greatest thing you've ever read? Oh, fucking love that. A librarian from birth.
In lieu of flowers, send more life. Jesus Christ, on a bike.
Be fun times. I don't really know what else to talk about now. Wait, what? No, it's been dead.
One day I hope to be an avid collector of dust.
That has the same energy of my mum said I could be anything, so I became a disappointment.
You know, right? My mum told me I could be whoever I want, but that's not true. Because identity theft is a crime.
I've seen that one. So eventually we're going to reach the end of Phoenix Wright or Final Fantasy IV, and we need a new game to play.
Yes. Are we going to do the bonus trial in Phoenix? Because there's a bonus trial in the first game, isn't there?
Yes, there is a fifth one. We will do that one,
Okay.
because it is a good one.
It was a good shot from Runara.
What kind of game would people like to see us play next? Oh, here we go.
Oh, here we go. This is why we can't teleport out, because there's a scripted event.
Yeah, you can't just skip it, otherwise I'm telling Mom.
Okay.
What's going on?
I will say that there is a game that I would like to play, that I think would be a fun one for both of us to play together.
Mhm.
I have not played it myself, but I've briefly seen people play it, and that is Chance of Sonar, which is a puzzle game, and part of the core of it is learning a language.
I think I know which one you're about.
You'll recognise it if I've shown you. So the people
The one
at
that's deserty.
kind of the idea. It's set in a tower apparently, but like
Yeah,
massive.
I think I've seen it from Game Maker's Toolkit.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
So people speak in like runes essentially, and part of the game mechanic is you are trying to decipher or at least work out what you think those runes mean, and you literally have a notebook where you can type in, I think this rune means jump or whatever, and then when people speak, when that rune appears in the sentence, it will put the word jump in. But the game does tell you if you get it correct, and part of the puzzle is like working out what the hell is happening in the tower and working out the language. And I just think that it's a cool idea, and I think it could be fun because it seems like something that both you and me would like. I feel like you would quite like the idea of trying to work out these language runes, and I mentioned it to Curls, and she immediately went yes. So we've at least got a thumbs up from that. So that's one that I would like to try. Chants of Sonar. Oh no! This is we know.
Oh yes, Tian, you belong to me, Tian. Bring me the crystal.
Gorbez, you bastard! Tian!
Get a hold of yourself. I'm all right. I'm not under his control.
The dark crystal was seized!
What are you doing? Tian!
Now I can restore the Tower of Babel. At last I shall reach the
moon! Tian, wake up, you fool!
Please, Tian! All the crystals in our possession, the way to the moon will open. Stop!
Stop! You stop that!
Tian! That hurts.
And this is where we get Buckley back.
Probably.
Because they've made space.
Because there's a space in our party for
Wow,
them.
look at them. Red and blue and red and blue. Red and blue, red and blue.
I can't believe Tian got mind controlled again. Wait, is this entire tower a rocket ship? Oh, okay.
No, you can't walk around as Tian anymore.
Buckley!
Buckley, wake up!
Buckley, wake up! I don't like this! Buckley, wake up!
Now you gotta find the room again. Magic float, you know what you're doing. Me. Blue is starting to panic.
Tian's been taken from me again. Why does this keep happening?
Now you want to walk around as Kika.
Okay. Little sweetie.
Little Kika.
Her dad is missing again. The layout of this place.
She doesn't know where she's going.
Leave her alone.
And she don't know where she's been.
Leave her alone. Her father is missing again. This keeps happening. This has happened twice, which is twice too many.
Heal. You need to heal. Hold it.
He's still asleep. That doesn't go well.
Can we use anything? Can we cast anything?
I say I don't get a prompt, and like if I go into the magic menu, like if I go into magic menu, it just wants me to cast like on the team. I don't know if this is one of those weird Final Fantasy things where the game isn't giving us any help, so we kind of have to half look this up, like with Bandit, of like there was no indication that what was going to happen happened. So I guess if we can't have Buckley, then we've got to go get Nosda.
Yeah, I guess we'll go back to Nosda then. Why is it I find all the Fae shit? Is that what Buckley does?
Look, there's an abundance of Fae shit in Plight of Princes at the moment, especially because you're in proximity of both Kika and Lo, so it's just kind of par for the course.
Best is playing Guild Wars.
Guild Wars? No, Besso played Guild Wars. Guess we have to go get Nosdo because I really.
Or do we just go to the tower first and see what's happening there? It might tell us to do something.
Oh, jeez. That's really interesting that you can see the particle effect before you can see they're on a different render layer. Can you see that?
Yeah.
That's pretty funny. I'm going to see if we can get a full team, or at least see if Nosdo can say anything. Because we may end up going there and we talk to Nosdo and he is also still unconscious.
Nosdo,
He's still in the med bay.
You'll be fine. Nope.
Okay, no prompt. So, okay, maybe we do need to go to the tower and we'll get given a prompt.
Go to the Tower of Babel.
Guild Wars, eh?
You need to give him an awakening potion. Well, we didn't get a prompt, which normally we do.
We didn't get given a prompt to use an item because if I go to use like magic and stuff, it's like, okay, which party member do you want to use it on? I'm like, the one that's not in my party. So I don't think at any point we found the adamantite yet, which is what that blacksmith in the south wants.
Oh, yeah, we thought that would be the silver layer.
Yeah, I kind of thought that maybe we'd find it in one of those caves.
Oh.
Oh.
Do we go talk to the king?
Yeah, probably, I guess. It's like, hey, you know how you gave us that magical pendant so we could go get the crystal and keep it safe? We immediately lost it.
We got it, and it went.
So, fun fact, Galvez knows how to mind control people. How do you know that? Well, you'll notice that there's only 4 of us instead of 5.
You have returned. Where is the crystal? It's in the tower.
So, fun news.
The truth is, we did not succeed in retrieving it, so Gorbis holds all the crystals. There's nothing we can do now. Time to kill ourselves, boys, bye. That's it, unless the legend of the Lunar Whale is true.
Are you shitting me right now?
Is Lunar Whale something you've seen before?
I'll show you a picture.
Ooh, is this a saucy picture?
No.
Oh. I don't want to see it then.
Thanks.
That's a compliment.
Yeah, YouTube and Twitch, streaming assets.
Is that the Lunar Whale?
So that's the Lunar Whale.
From Final Fantasy?
That's the plight of Prince's Lunar Whale. This is plight of Prince. That's the plight of Prince's Lunar Whale.
That is looking.
I own it. Naren has a magic. You know the rainbow rock feather.
Yes.
For Summon Rock that Kirok canonically owns. Essentially, Das.
Naren has a barnacle.
He has a magic. Ironically, it's a magic conch. But Das essentially gave us an equivalent of like, let's just get fast travel out of the way. That is a giant moon whale that we fly around on Plight of Princes.
So there really are no original ideas.
Definitely not. This is. You don't see this screen very often anymore because I have new stream screens. But there's the Plight of Prince's moon whale. That's the Plight of Prince's moon whale. That's why I'm literally sat here going, "Are you fucking shitting me?"
Art done by the lovely Frog in the Gym.
Indeed.
Anyway, what's next?
What about the Final Fantasy XIV whale? I mean, I always kind of feel weird about that because it's referred to as a whale, but I always look at it and go, I mean, if you squint. Although I think there is an actual whale mount. Yeah, there's the indigo whale, which actually looks like a whale. That's what I would refer to as a whale, is the indigo whale. This is how I envision our whale looks like. And then there's the lunar whale, and I'm like...
I can see it.
That's what I mean. I'm like, yeah, if you squint. If you squint. I guess. It's a Magitech airship. It's also a reference to, what's it? Is it just called being a whale, or is it called being like a cash whale? Because a whale is also a term that is used to refer to somebody who spends a lot of money on games. Am I right in thinking that? I actually don't know. Anyway, the lunar whale.
The lunar whale. A huge ship spoken of in legend, one born of a dragon.
The
Mysidian legend. Wait, yeah, I do distinctly remember some. They have a legend, remember? We heard it, and we thought it was something to do with us becoming a paladin. It was like, we were like, I don't know. You know of Mysidia? Yeah, we're from up there. It's the home of the mages in the overworld. Mysidia truly exists. I've met the elder of Mysidia before. He prays tirelessly in a tower. He prays, you say? Yes, why do you ask? Perhaps he prays for the lunar whale. You must hurry to Mysidia.
But the way the surface is sealed off. We can't get to the Tower of Babel either.
Then dig your way out. Hi-ho. Oh, there we go.
It's Nosdo! There we
Nosdo.
go. He's feeling better.
Nosdo, join the party. I'll attach the drill to the falcon's bow. Science.
Shouldn't you be in bed?
Shouldn't you be shutting your damn mouth?
Are you sure you're up to it?
Easier than falling off a bike.
Or falling off a ship.
What's a bike? Okay, let's get to work.
Why the dog?
Exfoliate. That's it. Let's all jump and smash stuff. That's how we build.
Hi-ho! I like how Thane is here and Varys is here, but Renara and Kika are off over here.
Duh.
So we're gonna watch.
This is man's work. You can't possibly help.
We're the mages?
Because you ladies.
I have weak little spaghetti arms.
Because women can't jump.
Just dragging him back onto the ship. What is happening?
I don't know.
There is an interaction happening here. Oh, I've just realised it's because they both jump and spin. So they're like having a contest that Varys lost. They're having a contest because they both like to spin.
I feel like this is how all of Curls' brain cells operate.
Apparate.
Walking around inside her head, jumping and spinning. Huh?
What's going on? There's no dialogue. I think it's kind of cute, but
And then he died.
He passed out.
Mortis.
He pushed himself too
Okay,
far
cool.
again.
Nasdo, you pillock.
You really should have stayed in bed.
I guess I need to step away from the action for a while. Other than messing with airships, not much use to anyone.
I had off to you, old man. You're really something. Get well, okay?
Look after Thane and Renera. They're fucking useless.
Don't worry, just get some rest.
Take care of yourselves, you hear?
You too.
Alright, get out of here.
Thanks for everything.
And then he slipped. Right, so we don't get a new member.
You find my airship, nothing can go wrong.
We just now are going to drill through the earth.
Yeah. How do we get Buckley back?
I don't fucking know. Have to leave it for a bit. There'll be a prompt.
I hope so. Because Final Fantasy games don't always give you a prompt.
Either that or he'll die.
What not?
We already thought he was.
Oh my god, there's actually a drill on the front!
Do we go to the tower? And fucking drill into it?
Do we go over here? Because this is the only part of the map that doesn't have anything, like, remarkable in it. Told ya. That is apparently a way up. Nosdo, how about Nos don't? Oh, that's not where I thought the map would align. Oh, it makes sense though, because that's the level that the tower's on.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So we need to go back to Mysidia.
Yeah. What does this look like from the surface? Ah. Oh, there's our hovercraft.
Is it full of eels?
No.
There's the airship.
The old airship, yeah. Now there's two airships. Which way? It was this one, Mysidia? This one here?
Yes, because we went to Mount Ordeals.
Oh, they've come to meet us.
We knew you would return. Please, join us at the Tower of Worship. Aye, aye, Captain. Exposition!
Here it is again.
One born of a dragon, bearing darkness and light, will rise to the heavens and deliver a smite over the still land. The moon's light eternal brings a promise to earth with bounty and grace, a small amount of mirth.
Fucking rhyme.
It probably rhymed in the original Japanese.
Everyone, let us pray. Now is the time to make the legend come true.
Wow, you guys, your game lets you get two airships.
Hell yeah.
Oh. Something's happening. What is it?
Whale, whale, whale.
Ah, they're summoning a small portion of land. Leviathan. No, we have access to Leviathan.
I say we can summon Leviathan.
Look!
Our prayers, they have been answered.
This does not sound like the right music to go with this situation. Holy shit. That is what you just showed me.
That is what I just showed you. So that's why it looks like that. That's why it's called the moon. That's why it's called the lunar whale. It's a fucking reference to the. There's nothing original in Final Fantasy XIV. There's nothing original in Final Fantasy XIV. I'm tired.
That is the great and glorious vessel itself. Maybe, Dick.
The lunar whale. That's literally what it's called.
I was going to say that it was from this, but figured you would get there. There you go.
I didn't know that.
Narrowing did. And he's casting the garlic gun.
So that's why it's called. I did always want, because as I said, I've always looked at it and gone, yeah, I guess it looks like a whale if you squint, but I don't really get it. It's a Rayquaza cross with a Kyogre.
Rayquaza?
A strange voice addressed me during our prayers. It told me you ought to fly to the moon and that someone awaits you there.
But how can we possibly get there? It's a fucking lunar
On
whale,
the lunar
you
whale.
cretin.
Wait, can you not tell, aircraft when you see one? It's clearly not organic. According to our ancient Mycenian documents, there is a crystal inside the ship that allows navigation between here and the moon. You must communicate with it.
See what I can do.
How bizarre.
Wow.
Damn. I'd say that translated that pretty well, actually.
What in the name of Christendom?
Fat Chocobo!
Ah!
Fat Chocobo lives here!
How are you on the whale?
That's where he lives!
I live here now.
I live here now! Oh yeah, there is just a crystal in the centre, huh? And a big switch.
What are we touching first? The exit. Well done,
part of me wondered if we would end up going out, like, on deck or something.
Hatch. Oh. Boom!
It literally went vertical, fucking hell. I'm just imagining the whole party just like,
Wow, look at this.
we're going to the moon, bitches!
Is that Wallace and Gromit out the window? To the moon! We've become a crypto bro!
The fuck?
Okay, well, I mean, there's an obvious
There-
Harkonnen fortress down there.
Yeah, there's a couple of caves. Oh, it's literally, yep.
Oh.
It's not a big moon.
Ooh.
I like the pretty stars at the top.
Explore. There's a hole.
Like,
Go in the hole.
you see how it's red? I can't disembark. I can't disembark into there.
Can you disembark onto the brae? Oh.
Disembark here. Ooh.
Oh, so the crystal goes between Earth and Moon, and then the lever is fly and not fly. What the fuck is this music?
What is this?
Is this what the? Does this confirm that the clangers are real? Oh.
Oh, it's full of cheese!
Well, that should have been obvious.
It's full of cheese!
Wensleydale. Gorgonzola. Also, we can't breathe. Box. That's your space helmet.
Yeah, you can't really use physical on flans and slimes in Final Fantasy. They're always magic. I beg your fucking pardon?
He lives on the moon?
Yes! In Final Fantasy XIV!
Oh, fuck you.
Moon's haunted. What was that called? Grab shotgun.
Ooh, I like that chest.
It's blue. Genji gloves.
Ooh, they're always good
They're
in Final
always
Fantasy
good.
games.
They're always good.
Give it
Yes,
to the weeb.
I'm guessing they're for you.
More defense, like less of everything else.
Evasion.
Ah. No?
No, they're not as good.
Okay.
Interesting.
Alright.
Bah! The Dark Sage.
Are you any good?
They can take a hit.
Yeah. Very small. Okay. A lot of XP from that.
Let's go.
Another chest.
The Genji shield.
Yeah, so we're getting all the Genji stuff. Does the Genji stuff have an additional like thing that it does? Shield.
Once used in a faraway land. I mean, the shield is good.
Okay.
We get slightly more evasion, slightly more defense, but we lose magic defense.
That's okay. I wondered if there's like a set bonus.
Maybe.
Ooh, hello. Celine Guardian.
It's beyond a moon. Moon's haunted.
But the target of my Stone Guardian is not your sea creatures. His target is the moon. No! 10 out of 10 if you get that reference.
Because we're in a new zone.
I feel like at some point we're just going to go through a doorway and it's just going to be like Bahamut immediately. No prep, just Bahamut.
See, this is like the Cave of Summons again, where I'm just like, if we complete this, can we summon Bahamut?
I mean, I guess.
Like, we already have so many powerful things, but can we also summon Bahamut?
I like the idea that they walk into the cave and as soon as they walk in, they all look up at text that's just floating above them and they all decide, nah, let's leave.
Can you imagine if that happened in real life?
Go.
Soma drop. Like how we both were just like the Cave of Bahamut. Fucking excuse me? The Bone Dragon!
Ooh, that was a lot of damage. Damn.
Yeah, that did what I was kind of hoping for. I would really love to have Tion right now. Okay, the Bone Dragon hurts.
Lightning! Okay. He did not care. You want to do that again, don't you?
Yep.
Maybe you should reorganize that spell to the top.
I mean, Meteor takes too long to cast.
Not that one. Hit him with a goblin. Fuck you.
For the memes.
I'm a flex on you. I'm about to make you look goofy. If that had killed
If
him.
that had killed him, that would have been very funny.
This one. That's absolutely been decimated.
Did less that
Oh.
time, actually. Ow! Oh. Oh.
They are not taking a lot of damage at the back.
Okay, well, the Bone Dragon made us sweat a little bit.
Okay.
Interesting.
Just. Genjama. Hello. Are you a friend from the summoning place?
Yeah, you look a little bit like a person from the Summoners place. Down
And
there.
again, I wonder if there's a set bonus for that.
The Silver Dragon!
Is that important?
No.
You said it like it was. That was an instant flare.
Hi, Hankika. I'm scary.
That was a lot of experience. Holy shit.
That was probably meant to be harder.
I attack you, I flare you. Alright. Hello?
It's an encounter.
Behemoth!
Behemoth!
You've looked better, mate.
Yeah, not your best interpretation. Not your best interpretation.
How much health he's got?
I mean, technically, if we scan him, we might find out.
It's a lot of damage. Can I scan him?
No
okay,
effect. God
so
damn it.
bestiary time.
Keep everyone topped up. Speaker is doing a long cast.
Good block.
Where is the goddamn bestiary? Oh, okay,
9,000 left.
I
That's
mean,
not a lot.
it had 32,000, so we've been doing a lot of damage to it.
The big heal.
Big heals. That's more like it.
And you're dead.
And you're dead. Bye.
There. Everybody nearly leveled up. Thane did not get enough. One behemoth is not enough for him. Okay, well, behemoth guards
Okay,
Bahamut.
we've seen a behemoth.
Who are you
What
then?
are you gonna be? We haven't seen any tomberries yet. Oh, look at that.
Who's another? There's another one that begins with B that's not Bahamut. That I'm trying to think of. Summon.
Is it one of the demon ones or something?
Maybe. Does it begin with B?
Is there Diabolos?
No, not Diablos. I don't think it's going to be him. There's another one that's got in tactics. He's got a cannon. I can't remember his name.
What?
Hi guys.
Hi,
Hey,
Diglett! How's it going?
We just killed Behemoth, and now we're about to kill
Something.
something.
Probably something pretty big. I am topping everyone up.
Oh, it's going to annoy me if I don't look up the name of that now.
It is another behemoth.
Oh.
Fair enough. So I can just use Meteor. Meteor won't insta-kill it because it does 9,000, which is where it maxes out, and it's got 32,000. So even though Meteor is super powerful, it cannot one-shot something. But
Famfrit. Sorry,
Famfrit, right.
I don't know why I thought it began with a B. Oh.
Ouch, okay. I had already picked what you were doing.
Oh, good idea.
I was hoping that maybe that might increase her cast time.
Well, it did.
The pose as well.
Oh.
Maelstrom, that's gonna hurt.
Oh, it
Ow,
just drops
ow,
everyone down
oh God,
to
oh
the
God.
bottom. It just automatically puts everyone on like 1% health, I think.
Now is not the time!
Yeah.
Oh god, Kika got knocked out before she could press Minion.
Fuck! Hype train started. Oh, nearly started. 18%. Oh.
Okay. She panics a little bit there. Okay, they can still make us sweat. They can still make us sweat.
They only need to get like one good hit on us. That's a good.
Do that very frequently.
Oh. Thane's over 5,000 health now.
Aww!
Thanks, Pirate.
Thanks, Pirate, and thanks, everybody. Thank you for starting a hype train. Time to play those sounds.
Choo choo. Need to learn how to play Thomas the Tank Engine on keyboard.
Oh my god. Nero, thank you for 5 gifted subs. You're very kind. Oh, it was another Bone Dragon. These guys actually kind of hurt.
Try Haste Meteor combo because that was pretty good.
I'd love for Thane to learn haste. That would be great.
I think he might. Well, if it's just counted as white magic in this game, he might. Remember, click stuff. Don't just sit there. You have to be clicking and doing. Pirate's been outdone.
Ah, big stretch. now it's a competition. We're on level 2 of the hype train. Perish.
I don't think that's enough to beat the Bone Dragon. No, it was.
Yes, it was.
Okay. He had more than like 10,000 health.
Yeah, but he'd been hit by the others. There it is.
Less than 3.
That's the hard
Choo
emoji.
choo.
Choo choo! Choo choo, everybody! We're getting that hype train up.
You do. You don't know, do you?
No. I've been distracted because there's a choo choo train.
Another behemoth.
Another behemoth? It's another behemoth.
Get on with it!
Cast faster. Less than 3. Less than 3, everybody.
Big heals, big heals. Good block, Thane. Good retaliation.
Thank you, Thane.
How dare. How dare, Pyrus.
Don't quit your trash shot. That was a horrible choo-choo.
Oh, fuck.
Ah, this is gonna hurt.
I just drop us down to 1 HP.
While I would love to stay for the train and convo, I must make dinner. 3.
Heal everyone. Oh, getting closer.
Thank you. Enjoy making dinner.
Blind
Ooh,
heroin.
we got an Avenger. You.
Marvel's gonna sue. Heal.
Jesus.
What we could really do with
There's another
is,
fight member.
is regen. Being able to cast regen at the start of a fight. You want to move all your stuff around so you can cast like holy and stuff as well a bit easier.
Always all it. Big damage. Oh, something else. Uh oh.
Please. Please give me that sword. I promise I can be trusted. Please. Please. Please.
I didn't like the way the tone slightly went down on that last one. Please, please, please.
How much better is it?
We already had one and it is not good.
Oh. Where are we getting an Avenger from?
Oh no.
What does it have in a special ability?
Two-handed sword that causes the berserk ailment.
A two-handed cursed sword.
It causes berserk if you've got it equipped. Why was that voice different? Yeah. Please, please, please. It's like, why did you say it like that? Can you pass me that sword, my dear? No. It's been 6 years. I could tell you, even though it was funny to leave that sword in that corner for the memes, I was very scared that Crumble would take it.
Yeah.
I was very scared that was the thing that would happen, but he had no real reason to.
He could do more damage.
He could, yeah, he could do more damage by just killing me.
Focus blood. Stop.
Jane keeps giving us these, so I'm using them now. So we might be about to enter this chamber and Bahamut's fucking there, so I'm a little bit nervous.
Can you cast float on the sword preemptively? Just in case.
You never know. You never know what Bahamut's gonna pull out.
Wasn't expecting that.
I definitely wasn't expecting that either. What do you want?
Crumble has a distinct desire to control not only his own person, but the situation too. The sword prevents that. That is not something he likes. No sword for Crumble Bumble.
I'm subscribed to the Crumble Bumble.
No!
I want to see if I can get the latest martial arts moves.
You're an interesting one.
Who are these? Is this chess?
The god of summons! You have won Leviathan over that proves nothing. Oh man, if we got all the way here and we hadn't got Leviathan, I wonder if he would refuse us. Thank you so much for the hype train, everybody! Enjoy your emotes!
No, this is not Ramu. We have Ramu.
Yes, we have removed. I mean, the cave is called the Cave of Bahamut. What is this heresy? Actually using items. Yep.
Panic. Panic.
I, Bahamut, the god of summons, shall deliver the final judgment. We didn't get a save or anything before this. I'm scared.
Just don't lose him.
That's
small.
very unimpressive sprite, actually.
What did I say? 5.
4.
Oh shit. Oh fuck.
Fuck!
You have not prepared.
I don't know.
You were not prepared.
I didn't have enough mana. Shit! I didn't have enough mana. It took me too much to get here.
You're gonna have to do something, love, to get some mana. You're gonna have to use like an
I'm
elixir
gonna
or
have to
something.
try to use Osmos or something. Mega Flare?
Dear. Yeah.
Okay, no, we're not prepared for this. Oh, he's gonna do it again. Okay, we're not prepared for this.
No.
No, I think that nope.
So this could require some grind.
Yeah, I'm gonna may have to grind for this one. We're not gonna be ready for this. So I think I used all of my elixir.
Wow. That was a lot of mana drink. I wonder if you can drain him of like all of it so he can't use Mega Flare. It's a spell.
I can't imagine that that's the thing that would happen. So I think I used almost all of my ethers, so I didn't have enough.
Still do stuff. You talk, and this is definitely a you need to be acting, and you panicking and pressing all the buttons now. So
there's no point me pressing the intro. I'm about to get nerves. Yep.
this is the worst possible fight for Blue because she doesn't do well with timed events.
No, I don't.
She'll sit there and look at the screen while it counts down. And
I don't do good with real time stuff. I generally like. In a real-time game that gives me a menu, my brain for some reason sees a menu and thinks that the game should be paused when I am presented with a menu. I think that's from playing Pokemon my entire life. My brain doesn't really register of like if I'm going through a menu.
The party was defeated.
Yeah, that was
Yeah, Pyra's just laughing. Yeah, it's what she does.
Oh, it auto-saved here.
Oh, interesting. That's good of it.
Okay. Yeah, like I went through all. I think I used all of my ethers because we surprisingly don't have a lot because you can't actually buy ethers.
Well,
so I didn't. We got through the cave, but we didn't have enough mana to deal with Bahamut at the end.
So do you want to grind for a bit? We'll TP out, come back in when there's no encounters.
Yeah, I can fight these behemoths at least. Like going through the. It's probably what they're meant to do. Going through the behemoths drained my mana too much, basically.
Press all the buttons besides the right one. Yep,
yeah.
That's what Blue does.
That's what makes me a funny streamer to watch.
I wonder what the stretch. So he does 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then he does
Mega Flare.
Slow.
Slow him.
Slow him. That'd be handy.
Paris is out again.
Slow would be good. Shell would be good. I don't know. I mean, Corded suggest Reflect, but it doesn't seem to be a spell.
Yeah, it might be an ability.
Seems to be an ability.
Nope, this is gonna suck. Yep. Fuck, and now I'm losing to the. Can I get a word in?
No, because you take too long.
Now I'm losing to the behemoth.
She's lost it.
I've lost it. It's gone.
It's GG, guys. Do some grinding. Grind up some levels.
We have the rest of the moon to deal with.
Keep talking and nobody explodes. Oh god, we have played.
We have played that, yeah. What we've done that in like around the living room table with mum and dad on the laptop, but there is a VR version of that game where you're looking at the bomb in VR, which is, I imagine, worse.
At least you got 4 times the XP coming. Which should quarter the amount of time you spend.
Yeah, we don't have to spend a lot of time.
Lunar Curtain.
Interesting. You don't have to spend a lot of time grinding. The thing is that the regular encounters are not too hard at the moment. And I don't know
Just
if,
put it on auto.
yeah, I don't know if this is a just grind in this cave or if we need to go off somewhere else, because obviously if we go somewhere else on the move, we're just progressing the story.
Yeah, we'll stick around here and we'll get Bahamut. We just need some more HP basically, and a better idea on what we're going to go and do against.
Yeah, so part of the problem was that there was no like heal base. You know, like when we went to do Leviathan and stuff, we were fully healed before we interact with him. Like I went in there and I wasn't at full capacity. Do you need the fidget cube?
I've got a comb. What's the difference between a comb and a brush?
A brush, I believe, is that it has a handle that you hold on to, whereas combs are the entirety of the thing. They're different.
What in the name of Jesus?
They're different. Flamethrower. It didn't do a lot. But Thane is hurt just because we've been through a lot of this cave.
I'm taking a beating.
Jesus. Yeah, they don't fall over easy.
We might though in a sec if we don't get some healing in.
There we go. Comb is one column of teeth and a brush is a gaggle of bristles. Nice use of the word gaggle.
Heal. Cottage. Something. Anything. Or a tent.
Yeah, my plan, I wanted to go back to the airship. And I was like, I might go back to Earth and like buy some stuff. Because I have a lot of money that I never use.
Yeah, they give nowhere near as much XP, them guys. Super Earth? Democracy. Touch.
Fetch. I had the crystal that we found in VR when we were taking those photos.
Wow!
Earth. Earth. That's URF. Oh, and we can legitimately just fly around.
The vase.
Ah. Can't buy elixirs, which is the main issue. So when we get to Bahamut, I have to try to use potions to heal, not my mana, because then I have no mana going into the fight.
You'll never guess what he has in his drop pool. God. Let's drop something funny then. Tens?
Trying to think if there's.
We'll go to the inn.
Yeah, go to the inn.
Since we have money.
Yeah, money's not much of an issue. It's not the inn, is it? The inn upstairs. 200 a night. If you're gonna fight what resides on the moon, you need to be over-leveled. Yeah. This is Final Fantasy, so it's like, yeah, we're gonna go to the moon and fight God, so we need to be strong.
What level are we at the moment?
Mid to high 60s.
Okay.
That's
so
not bad, I feel, at this stage.
Let's get to 80. And then we'll kick him to the curb.
Again, part of me does wonder, are we supposed to be doing something to find Buckley, but the game hasn't really given us any hints.
The adamantite might be on the moon, then, if it's not an Earth mineral.
Oh, maybe we'll find adamantite. The thing is that there are other caves on here,
Yeah, let's go look
but
around.
again, I'm worried about going in the wrong place and advancing the story. That's probably that, right?
You would think so.
Like, obvious landmark. We can't land where there's, like, these craters. And there, and then this loops back down. So it's almost like a dungeon on the surface. That's the cave. So we can go here.
Really?
Yeah, I was I was elsewhere. Oh
Yeah.
god, yeah, I'm going to turn off encounters if we're just going to be fighting flams, because they're not great to fight, and they don't give us a lot.
And they use input. What we were fighting in the
Cave,
Bahamut
yeah,
cave
the
was
Bahamut
really good.
cave was good, because it was hard-hitting stuff that gave us XP. Clocks can have elixirs on them. I think I have been checking clocks throughout the game. I think if you can't buy them in shops, that means there's a finite amount that you can find. Can't run on the overworld again.
No, you usually can't run on the overworld.
The Western Lunar Path. Monsters! What are these? Ooh, eukaryotes and a prokaryote.
Okay, they don't have too much health.
Puny eukaryotic beings.
I wonder if fire shields would be useful in the fight against Bahamut. Since he just flare.
Yeah. It's another one of those weird things of like, depending on the Final Fantasy, it's not always classed as fire, even though it has the name Flare, which in my brain says fire. Because Bahamut is, even though it's a dragon, Bahamut is technically actually holy. Because Ifrit is fire. So it's like Bahamut isn't also fire. But it can vary from game to game. Golden apple. Stardust. And another lunar curtain. So much for Stardust. Oh. We are over here now.
This seems like the progression to the main story because we've got to go across all these rumbly fields through caves.
Yeah, all
So
of these caves
you're
are connected.
progressing the story.
Yeah,
here.
this is good. This is
Don't do it.
this is the dungeon before the end story, so it is kind of a. If you want to do the side quest to get Bahamut and have a really strong attack, we're gonna have to do some leveling. Oh, that's just a self-contained cave. Interesting.
Let's have a look.
I told you they lived on the moon! I told you they lived on the moon!
What in the name of Christendom?
I told you they lived on the moon!
Do they all let you rename? Oh my god.
Long ago, one of our people built a ship and traveled to the blue planet. He was adept at naming things. What can I do for you? Oh my god, there's a shop here. I could buy ethers for 10k! Give me your
Buy
ethers.
elixirs.
Give me. HP and MP. Oh my god, they cost a lot. Oh. Buying ethers, give me these. There's all my money. Num 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 num. Num 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 num. Wish to change your name? Whatever do you mean? We are the Hummingways. The clangers do.
I'm deeply upset by this knowledge.
Yeah, look at that.
This really is a Dragon Ball moment. And even fought a rabbit on the moon. Did you make that last one up? I feel like you made that last one up. Down with it.
Right.
Go to the Bahamut cave.
Yep. We have no money, but we have plenty of items.
So, question. What are they going to do? What are they going to
do?
With the money? They live on the moon.
An excellent point. I can land on here.
Why do I feel like there's a special encounter in there?
On top of the Bahamut cave. Right.
Pirate is the sad.
It's
because we called out.
Yep. Your turn to do some encounters because I really need to go to the bathroom.
Oh, alright. I don't know how to play this on the controller because I don't get given the controller. Okay.
Learning new things all the time.
Nope. Let's do the time walk again.
Try and clear out those.
I'm going to sit in the special chair where Blue's characters had a stroke. There we go, stick that on auto and then the game will play itself for me. This is a fucking breeze working from home. Love this. So how you been, chat? It's just you and me now. I can say whatever I want and Blue can't stop me. She can't interrupt me. Although won't they turn into death? Annoy Earth with reflection, yeah. What happens if you prey on the moon? What happens if you get burned by a flamethrower? Do these guys have input? They don't. Right. We'll do a heal on you then if you're going to keep knocking into the ground. Oh, god damn it. Fine. Since we're just here leveling, I don't mind wasting MP. No, don't hit Spook with balls. I'm not actually here. This is Blue's voice of me. Why is everyone dead? I turned away from a second. What have you done? What have you done? Why would you do this to me? Die. Die quicker. Stop flamethrowering me. Ah. I need to reset the camera. Why am I leaning? Why am I leaning? Okay, we need to do something big because you're pissing me off now, giant warrior. That was it? That's all the cure you had? Jesus Christ, that was close. There we go. That'll do. I'm going to stick to the first floor in case we need to go outside and heal. Mission accomplished, made Spook distracted in the party's get. Yeah, basically, what the hell happened? Stab it. Oh, alright. I thought it was going to last longer than that. That was Pooh. So what level are we at the moment? Just under 70 with Thane. I suppose we'll get Thane to 80. Seems like a decent number. Blue! Really? You will never believe what she just did, chat. You would not Adam and Eve it. You wouldn't get your hat on what she just did. Are you gonna tell chat what you just did?
Well, then I farted while in the bathroom.
You
place
farted.
place where it's okay to fart. I just realised if we're just doing grinding, you can always increase the XP gain in the settings menu.
Wait, I thought you already done.
I didn't think we'd put it on maximum because there were different levels of increase.
We did.
Oh, we did put it on max. Okay.
Oh, we didn't put the money on max.
Oh, we can increase the amount of money we get.
Well, we're gonna do that.
Since we're just grinding, we might as well.
Fuck this guy in particular. I hate this thing. So,
What?
I have apparently had some clips in the room.
Oh. I was out of the room for 5 minutes.
Yeah. Die, you giant piece of crap. There we go. I hate those things. Those things are the worst.
Yeah, they're not great.
They all threw balls at me because they could.
They do that.
Also, yeah, you're... This one?
Look at the camera. And just minimize it. Just minimize it.
Easy. Easy. Training down here so we can then leave and go outside and get a free heal.
If we can go on the ship and go back to Earth and sleep and be at full health. But really can't find you when you lean back like that. Yeah, you need to like cover it and let it reset.
Nope, it's just fully bought. Oh,
There you go. Yeah. It doesn't like you when you lean that far back.
I'm leaning back. That's confident.
Yeah, so if you're gonna lean back, you gotta be close to the desk.
Heal faster!
You knock the side of my chair again.
No, I haven't. Because you would get angry because you feel like you're falling off of Earth when you lean back.
I'm fine with that. It's just when you lean back and you haven't, it feels like you're bending with my chair because you like push it back. So if you want to lean back, you should pull the lever.
Crunk. It doesn't, it's fine. Leave my chair alone. Ogre Killer. We got another one. We got him, chat. They shared their balls, they said. This is the kind of stuff that chat said. What the fuck is this?
Oh god, this is awful.
We're gonna go to extreme measures. Ah! Oh. I'm leaning, I'm rocking. Rock, rock, rocking on heaven's door. I'm getting sick of being burnt. Stop burning Varys. He's a weeb.
Remember, we have got what spell you have in Kika do?
The big one.
The big one.
The big one.
And she's been hasted. Hurry the fuck up.
Yeah, it takes a long time to cast.
Read faster. Thank you. Wunderbar. 135,000
Damn, that was
experience.
a lot.
Go little Kika, run your legs off.
What are you aiming for then, Spook?
We're gonna get Thane to 80.
Nice.
Oh.
That may take a while.
That was done.
Oh, I'll just put the auto down.
I think Kika was trying to cast another meteor then. Oh, I'm really going to ruin this one's day.
The only person who's like just plain attack doesn't really do anything is NATO.
And different stuff.
That apparently did nothing.
I don't know what that did.
Huh. I mean, I thought Tornado was supposed to do damage, but that didn't appear to do anything.
Alrighty then.
Alrighty then. It's very cute how every time you rock backwards, the tracking itself isn't really moving all that much in comparison to how much you are.
There is no Thane, only Thumble Bottom.
Thumblebot. That was deliberate.
What, are you trying to ruin Das's day or something? What was that? I was gonna say, it's funny how the avatar isn't really moving that much in comparison to how much you're moving, but it does close the eyes. Because I think when you get that far away, it struggles to track your eyes. Is that not my job?
Good bit of grinding from the Final Fantasy.
It's Final Fantasy at the end of the day. Even with an XP boost, I think it's unavoidable.
You have to grind at some points if you want the real juicy stuff.
Yep.
Like a Bommet.
Yep. Say what, even we went straight to using Meteor. Didn't think to actually try Leviathan.
Oh, yeah.
Considering that he literally he mentions Leviathan in the dialogue when you speak to him.
But we have Meteor.
I know, it's hard to argue with Meteor.
It literally does max damage.
I know, but the problem is it's cast time is the thing. If Kika can't get Meteor off in the time it takes to cast Flare, then it's like hard to do. So maybe we should be using Leviathan to cast faster. Do you want to go try? Do you want to heal up and go try a Behemoth?
Yeah.
Blue 4. Yes. Repost that. Repost what? What Nemo did. Thank you for coming to my TED talk. What? What did... Oh my god, it didn't come through again, did it?
What?
Nemo, what did you do?
What has happened?
There's a thing that's come through on my feed, but like it didn't. It's meant to play a noise, but the noise didn't play.
Ah, balls.
It was really low and you talked over it. Oh, right.
What are we doing? Oh, hang on, we're doing technical stuff.
Really quiet.
Both the E's in the word be may or may not be silent.
Why is that so quiet?
I was going to say, that is a very quiet sound for a donation.
Yeah, not that loud.
All in favour of her changing it to the trumpet sound from the boy following the girl meme. Like Kirby. That's what should come on. What's this? Font size bigger.
Alert settings. Donor message. Font, enable TC. Volume! Done.
Let's try that.
I did click on it. Bye, Diglett! Thanks for coming and thank you for the bits. It's very much appreciated.
The whole thing is balked.
And thank you, Nemo. Thank you for the donation. That's really sweet of you.
Isn't Nemo ill at the moment? Have I been hearing through the grapevine?
Yes.
What's up with Nemo?
I don't know.
Nemo has the big sad.
They have the big unwell because because they're Nemo.
My sick is large.
I'm really sorry.
Both the E's in the word be may or may not be silent.
I turned the volume up and that's still very quiet.
Wow.
That is just a quiet notification.
Why?
I don't know. That's like you said. That's the one that you'd want to be like the loudest. I mean, now that's literally on max.
Something for you to look at on a work stream, perhaps? Increasing the sound?
Well, you just saw me put it on 100, so, like, what am I supposed to do out of that?
I don't know. You're the streamer.
Both the E's in the word be may or may not be silent.
Maybe
Okay.
you need like a bigger, louder sound at the start. Something like a horn that will make you go, ah!
Yeah, because that's the thing, that the bit sound is loud enough that quite often when I hear it, I will stop talking. I have the tummy hurt, and they are trying to figure out why. Oh dear, the big tummy hurt.
Mayonnaise. On an escalator!
On an escalator!
Mayonnaise does my stomach in.
Yeah, that's weird. It's because, also I will point out that the bits TTS and the donation TTS are completely different services, because things are awkward.
Haste!
What has he got here? Smoke.
Helps flee. The problem with things like this is that I don't know how effective... It's always 50-50 as if they're going to work on bosses. It's an interesting effect, isn't it?
Doing some skill in here. We're weebifying him.
So Maelstrom, maybe Tornado, the reason no numbers popped up is because it does like a health halving.
Yeah, that's what Maelstrom just puts you down to 1%.
Yeah, maybe that's what Tornado, because Maelstrom is kind of like Tornado. Maybe that's what Tornado does, but we don't get a visual. So maybe Tornado halves their health, but we can't see what it does. Look how fast that was cast.
Fucking Himmel.
Yeah, not as much, but definitely faster. Yeah, as I know it's tempting to cast Meteor all the time because it does max, but if we can't get Meteor off, then maybe it's better to cast things quicker. So far they've worked out some of my innards are in places they aren't supposed to be, but not so much that they could be causing that much of an issue. The investigation continues. That is an awful thing to read about one of my friends, Nemo.
I don't know how to respond to that.
What are you, Izumi Curtis? Like, what the fuck is that?
Some of your organs are not where they should be. Where should they be?
in your body, I would hope.
Is this like to the extreme of, well, we found his kidney, it's in his armpit? It's not a good sign.
His heart's in the right place. Actually, it isn't.
It's in his throat. Are you sure? Because I found parts of it on his sleeve. And this does not sound like a good news.
That's what I mean when I said, are you Izumi Curtis? Like, what the fuck? Oh. Whoops.
Stab. Do the stab.
Surprised they can even comprehend your innards with you being a great Dark One and all.
Well, they have a vet in there, and they've got basic squid knowledge.
That's a vet. It's the last time you saved.
Shut up.
Huh?
I don't need to save, I need to train. Only slightly out of place. Not even that uncommon. Sounds pretty uncommon to me. If I go to the doctor and he says your organs are wrong, I'm gonna be concerned.
Well,
Shut up.
I'm just saying, you know.
We found a cottage in the robot.
I'm just saying, you know, my brother. Yeah. with the baby, you know?
They weren't in the wrong place. They're just underdeveloped. That's different. It's still where it should be. If someone, you know, if like they're looking around, they go, well, there should be something here, and it's not. That's a concern. Like if they find it and they go, there's a problem with it, or like if I go to a mechanic, right, and he lifts the bonnet up and he goes, right, you see this space here? That's where your engine should be, and it's not. That's a big bill. That's like that's a big bill coming.
Yeah.
But if he says your engine's there, it's just fucked, then you're like, well, okay, but at least the battle's half done if you found it. We were looking for something and we found it. He looks in and he goes, most people have lungs here. For some reason, you've got a fish. Oh dear.
Uh-oh.
There's a kipper where your liver should be.
Smoke me a kipper, I'll be back for breakfast.
Smoke me a kipper. I can't eat breakfast because my stomach's in my butt. Help. That's bad.
Oh my god, you just reminded me of that.
How did that remind you of something? There's a kipper in my butt.
It reminded me of the bit I told you in Drizzt when they were fighting the Mind Flayers. Do you remember that bit that I told you?
It's not like vital organs or Nemo, all organs are vital. It's like saying I'm only going to break the unimportant bones in your body. They're all important. To me.
Yeah, here's a fun one. This is a canon thing in one of the Legend of Drizzt books, which are like canon books in like the Forgotten Realms D&D lore. That there were two wizards who were helping Drizzt and a bunch of dwarves and stuff fight Mind Flayers. And they used polymorph, or one of the spells like that, not to change how their body looked, but to reposition their organs so that their brains were not in their heads. So that when the Mind Flayers tried to eat their brains, they ate something else. Do you want to guess where they swapped their brains with? It didn't taste very good when the Mind Flayers tried to eat them.
I feel like a lot of girls would probably like to use that. What level is Thane now? 75.
Nice.
Getting there.
Wanna go out and save?
No.
Probably should.
No.
Why?
I'm getting to 80. This is the grind.
You can save mid-grind! You can save mid-grind. What if there was a crash?
There won't be.
Counterpoint, the gallbladder is useless.
You're useless.
What has redeemed a spare point save? Go save.
Oh, God, core and your obligatory point spell.
Do what I say, streamer!
Fine! I will step outside and sever the game. Get it off!
You didn't have to heal, just save.
I want to heal! Taunt. There, I have saved.
Yay.
Are we all happy now?
Yay.
Stab it. Stabbed. It's a health check, so I am health.
Health. It's missing an A. Health.
Health.
Health. I had an unvital organ removed already. Which one?
Pancreas.
I am a hero.
Level 70 for all party members, damn.
Heroes.
This is going to be unfortunate if we do get Buckley back and he's like 30 levels lower than everyone else.
Skill issue.
Brutal! You only need one liver. How many livers do you have?
Family friendly reasons, I am best to leave it at that.
Okay.
Nemo's had his peen removed.
Well, Well, they are they them.
Join the club, Nemo. Curls has my peen. In a jar.
Uh-oh, dick fell off.
Dick fell off.
It happened to Kay as well. Uh-oh, dick fell off.
Penis is the best organ because everybody wants it. Spooks nuggets.
Answer the question, Core.
Burn me.
I'm delicately painting a mini stomach making me laugh. No, that's what we're here for. I'm a streamer. Is it not our job to be somewhat entertaining? I try my best. I worry that sometimes I'm not.
As American, it is important to know which organs are vital to pay for medical care and which ones to let fall off.
Ah, we live in a dystopia.
Shut up, look.
No. Since you put it that way, one of my family jewels was removed. Fair enough. Happens.
My granddad had one of his family jewels removed.
That's true. I did know that.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
And it was before he had kids.
Oh yeah, tell this story.
And my...
Who wants to hear a good old Spooks mom anecdote? Oh no, wait, this is your grandmother.
My nan.
This is your grandmother. Who wants to hear this anecdote?
So, my grandma is of the ilk of people who believe in superstitions and believe them as if they are physical law. So they are not to be questioned. So, there was an old saying way back in sort of the 60s when my mum was born, that each of a man's testicles contained the necessary DNA to make one of the two genders of male or female.
A male or a female.
And so, once she'd had my Uncle Alan, who is older, when she was told by the midwife that she was pregnant and it was going to be a girl, she called her a liar and questioned her medical knowledge.
Because
my grandfather had only one testicle, and she thought, well, I've already had a boy,
so he can
and
only...
I've not had an affair,
so he can only produce boys.
so it must be a boy. QED. Bless her. I come from a long line of precious women.
Mm-hmm. I brought it up because Spook said all organs are vital. Yeah.
I mean, to be honest, Nemo, I would argue that those organs are more vital. But that is just a male perspective.
So you would. I'm sitting here just like, okay.
As Dave Lister said, as part of the Schneiberhauser having society, that is an important organ. As self-elected chairman of the Schneiberhauser.
So long as you don't lose it.
As long as you don't lose it. And we check regularly. This is why we check.
It's important to check regularly. It's a genuine health advice. He's getting there. He's getting there.
78.
2 levels left. Do you want to tackle another behemoth? So that the way is clear to Barnett?
Oh, the way was already clear.
No, I think that there were 2.
Fine.
Just asking. Jeez.
Fine.
God, why do you have to make everything such a chore? Jesus fuck.
You are a chore. You're a chore to live with.
So are you. Jesus.
What do you mean? I've been getting on Blue's nerves because I've been at home recently.
Check its importance, save me from a serious issue. There you go.
God, I'm a genius. Just change row and then you do the same damage. God, I'm so good. Better not have changed my row now.
Didn't save it between fights. So there were 3. There was one on this bridge, one on the other side of the door, and then there's another one.
The Bone Dragon!
The Bone Dragon! The Bone Saw! Spook having to deal with Blue more often. Hey!
Yep. You are a pain.
I live here!
You're whiny.
So are you!
I'm allowed to be.
I'm allowed to be.
No, you're not.
Yeah, I am.
Be better in yourself. Doesn't it? Getting to the stage where we're not leveling up as fast.
Yes. We can't increase the XP on modifier any higher.
I've chosen for you to not live.
Damn, she don't like fire.
Shoot it, just kill it, stab it, stab it!
You know what's interesting, because you've been off for like
Red Fang.
1.5, almost 2 weeks. If you had streamed like every other day or so, and like we'd managed to get a couple of our friends to watch, you probably could have unlocked affiliate on your Twitch channel. Because it doesn't take much to get affiliate. Getting partner is hard, but it doesn't take much to get affiliate. And then you could have your own emotes on your own Twitch channel. Do it. Well, now he's probably gonna have to go back into work soon. But yeah, it's one of those things where if you just sat down and was like, I'm gonna do this, and you coordinated with friends, you probably could. Because I think you only have to stream, I want to say like 7 days in a month or something. I don't actually remember the there you go. Now that's that. So yeah.
I wonder if I'm ready to just go from here.
I mean, I would suggest going out fully healing and then doing a no encounter walk back in so that you're maxed out. What are the prerequisites now? They may have changed it, because I literally got affiliate like freaking 7 years ago. I only started doing Twitch seriously 2 years ago. Because we casually unlocked affiliate when we got raided into by a super stream.
Oh, night, Nemo.
Hi, Nemo! Look after yourself.
Thank you for coming.
Thank you. I hope it all goes alright. I hope they can find out and fix what the problem is. Thank you so much for the support. Yeah, to become a Twitch affiliate, you must meet the 4 following requirements. Reach 50 followers, so that would probably be the hardest part. Stream for 8 hours. Stream on 7 different days and have an average of 3 viewers for every stream.
I don't have the time for it.
I mean, that's what I'm saying, is that you had the time over the last week, probably, because you know, if you had streamed 2 hours of Helldivers every day, you'd have probably met those requirements.
Possibly.
So you probably could have done it.
But then I wouldn't have been streaming afterwards, so I'd have probably lost them as well. So.
You don't have to maintain it. I don't believe you can lose affiliate once you got it.
Right. Trying to get out and save, and I'm leveling up more than fighting behemoths.
So the tricky part is maybe potentially getting you to 50. But who's to say?
I'm hilarious. People love me. I've now found a way to deal with the giant warriors. It's called Flare. Blow them up.
They don't like Flare, apparently.
Get out.
The 50 followers thing is probably the real issue. Yeah, that would be the only one. That's what I'm saying, is if we had thought to do it, because you were playing Helldivers a lot anyway, if you had just been streaming while you were playing Helldivers this week, who knows, maybe that could have been something you did. And then that would just be funny because you would have your own emotes. Save! Right, we're gonna try him again.
Here we go.
Let's see how we do. Counters on or off. Okay.
So the question is, what is the strat? What do we go?
I don't know if you haste or if you slow.
Shock.
It's him.
Ooh, flare's still good. We go with flare.
Casts faster. I don't know, so scanning probably won't give us anything. We got a second flare off. Ooh, gone for
Managed to get
shell.
a shell in.
Gone for shell.
Bit of protection.
2. Can you get protect off?
Protect his physical damage, which isn't as useful. So let's go with.
Oh, there you go! Oh, that actually wasn't hard at all! Talk about overcompensating.
Oh, that was.
That wasn't actually hard at all.
Okay. You suck!
Yeah. You know I don't deal well with a timer. Your spirit and strength are worthy indeed. Kika, summon me as you wish.
Make me tea.
Kika has learnt Bahamut! Let's go!
You're the first one to be accepted by the god of summons. Here's a tremendous fate awaits you.
Who are these two?
Who cares? Fuck 'em. Don't.
No. Yeah, apparently you have 10 followers on Twitch at the moment. I mean, I assume
friends.
it's going to be all your friends, I assume.
I tell you what, everyone
If you're not following Spook, then go follow Spook right now.
Go do it now, just for them.
Hang on.
Just for the bats.
Hang on. I can do a command, I think. I think that's the command. The last thing you streamed is Minecraft.
Was it?
Apparently. That would have been a while ago.
I would have thought the last thing that I streamed was so.
Yeah. Just for hilarity's sake, it would be funny to get at least affiliate for Spook, even though he doesn't stream.
Yeah. Well, who knows, in that situation, then I might be able to start streaming from my PC while you're streaming from yours. Or just do so. So it's like
yeah.
here somewhere.
Yeah, because if you're affiliate, then I think we can do the like thing where if we like stream together at the same time, we can like link to each other's channels. He's now got 11 followers.
Thank you very much.
Foz was already following.
Why?
Because he likes you.
I judge you for that. Not fast. Don't follow me like a stalker.
I don't think I can view
No.
like who your followers are on mobile. I can see how many you have, but I don't think I can actually view who you follow on mobile. But I know you can on PC. Actually, I need a link. Cool. Can we do an encounter and summon Bahamut?
Sure.
You want to see what he looks
Want
like?
to go in here or we go up here?
Don't mind.
Ambushed. Ow.
Ow.
Stop it.
Well, considering how well you dealt with Bahamut, I feel like we probably won't need to do any major leveling.
Cast Mega Flare.
Major damage to enemies with a blast. This is one of those things where it's like it probably takes another one that's a long time to cast. Oh, here we go. That looks so sick.
Kamehameha. Dead.
Yes! Meteor but better!
Also did horrible things to your chat. I'm not even there.
You can't talk his chat when he's not live?
This leads nowhere. Grenades! Let's just auto through this.
Core, what is that?
It's hilarious. Oh, Bissworm.
Ooh, that looks awful.
Doesn't do a lot of damage. Every time you attack it, it uses a Bloodfest. These two. Not enough to overcompensate us, but still enough. Where the hell are we now? Oh, we're up here. Okay. Leads nowhere. This is...
More flans.
Oh, no, I don't think it's good. I think X is to change person.
No, it's triggers.
Bahamut, save me. Save me, Bahamut.
But what if dragon?
Bap! Overkill. I'm already over leveled.
Yeah, so we don't really need any more. Oh,
So
cool.
there's
We've got options, but that one is like right next
no.
to it. Oh no, you can't go through there.
I have
Right.
to go here. This is like Victory Road.
Yeah, a little bit.
Counters on in here.
Black flans.
Flood.
Good damage.
Why didn't it kill that one?
RNG. Also doing horrible things in the Skywalk Discord. Stop being horrible!
Do it. Continue.
Stop it.
I'm not pressing this. Yeah, I had a feeling it would bring me out here.
Yeah, I thought it would. That's what we bought them for.
Anything down there? Not by the looks of it.
No, it doesn't.
How'd you run away? Yeah, I don't know how to run away.
Press and hold both triggers, or press and hold both bumpers?
Or both bumpers. Oh, I thought these things are shit. Here we go.
Crystal Palace! Damn. Oh, there's something either side as well. Oh, that's helpful! Thank you, game!
And this is going to be MP then.
Oh, thank God. Go back outside and save.
There.
Welcome.
Is that a person? Is that a thing?
Is it a chair?
Oh.
Throne?
Oh.
Oh, that was unexpected.
Yeah, you are? I'm
I'm
Fusrodar!
Fusuya. My duty is to protect the slumber of the Lunarians. Lunarians?
Years ago, a small planet between Mars and Jupiter was on the verge of destruction. Mars and Jupiter. Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars. Oh, Jupiter is the next one after Mars, so... Alright.
It's a fantasy game.
Yeah, alright. They're making up a planet. Escaped onto a ship with the blue planet. The what? I'm referring to your Earth. However, they were in the midst of evolving, so they created a moon where they could sleep a long slumber. That's where the Lunarians come from. However, there was one who refused to sleep. Instead, he wished to raise everything on the blue planet and create a new home there.
How awful.
I was able to seal him away with my powers and force him into a deep sleep. But in spite of this, he was able to channel his evil into the corrupt inhabitants of your planet. Now he uses them to gather the crystals. Then he must be the one behind Golbez's actions. Who is this lowlife? His name is Zemus.
Zemus.
He is gathering the crystals, our energy source, to activate the dimensional elevator in the Giant of Babel.
The Giant of Babel, huh?
And he intends to destroy everything on your planet.
No!
However, many of us feel we can come to an understanding with the people of Earth. Those Lunarians are merely sleeping, waiting for your people to reach the right level of evolution. And what about the lunar whale? That was built years ago by my younger brother, Kluya, as transportation to the Blue Planet. He had always dreamed of visiting unknown lands. The Devil's Road and airship technology were also born from his desire to explore. On the Blue Planet, Kluya fell in love and had 2 children. You are one of his children. Me? Then the voice I heard at Mount Ordeals was... Yes, the voice came from the soul of Kluya, your father. I see it now, you resemble him when he was your age. That was the voice of... my father!
Does
Does that mean I'm an alien?
I'm questioning, he said he had 2 children, so
Yeah.
who's Thane's sibling? I don't want to instinctively say brother, because in my brain I'm like, is it fucking Golbez? But it is Golbez Thane's brother.
You have received power from Kluya to stop Zemus and his evil plan. You must do this for your own planet, and for all Lunarians. You must hurry to the Tower of Babel.
He just said he had a sibling, but I don't recall him ever saying it throughout the story that he had a sibling.
Because Kane's not his brother, they're just childhood friends.
Yeah, so I'm sitting here just like, is Golbez? Because originally I was like, is Golbez a dark version of Thane? And I'm like, is Golbez actually Thane's brother?
I am Fusro-Da, I protect the librarians.
Das is fine. Das is fine right now.
Should be able to enter. We cannot let the Giant of Babel reach the Blue Planet. I will join you on your journey.
Oh, here's the extra party number. Lunarian Furiosa has joined the planet.
Party.
Yeah, I can read. I got some of those things in that sentence correct. He's level 50. What is it? I assume he's some kind of mage. Oh.
Okay.
He's just a mage.
Oh boy.
Oh,
well, while I do this, do you want to talk
man.
to chat about stuff? We've got a new mage. An alien. Who is this? Who is this gonna be?
Oh god, yeah, what do we call them? They're a mage and they can do white and black magic. Jesus, who does that fit? Someone who can do offensive and defensive magic. And is an old man. Can't do guess it.
Yeah, we've already had guess it. He came and went.
Galgarond. Oh my god, it is, isn't it? Because I don't think there's a player that fits that description.
Mage from elsewhere.
An old mage who can heal and hurt. Like you can make mages that heal and hurt in D&D, but they're not very common.
Blink. That's an interesting one to keep on.
Does he have like every spell?
Yeah, I think he has a lot of spells, but I don't know if he has every spell. Oh, soon.
I wonder what his special is, if he has a special. I suppose on the menu it would be attack, white magic, black magic, item. So I guess he wouldn't have one. That's the 4 options. It's like you have attack, white magic, prayer, an item, and then you'd have like attack.
Oh wow, he knows Meteor just out of just
And
he
flare.
just has it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why I sat here looking at this spell list and I was like, does he just know everything? Because Kika hasn't learnt any new magic since Flare and Meteor. Jesus.
Okay, so then
Is he
we need-
Galgaron because we fought armor? on the moon.
Doesn't know any water spell.
Interesting.
Oh, that is interesting. Yes. Fire is going to take the place. Warp is to get out. And then these are... I don't really consider death to be a good spell.
Yeah, the problem with death is that the moment you get into a boss fight, it doesn't work, and you're just like, well, no point then. Because obviously, like, yeah, from a game's perspective, if you could just insta-kill a boss, that would be broken, so they coded it in so that it doesn't do that. But it's like, well, then it's not a useful spell for me to know.
Kinesis staff.
Immediately wanted to give him the rune staff instead, which is just better.
He can wield a bow.
He can wield a bow. Doesn't feel like the right thing for him, at least because Runara came with a bow. That was kind of how we knew that's what she was supposed to use.
I don't know. I don't know who to go with.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. I'm even trying to think of like NPCs, and I'm like, because I can't think of a player character, even ones that haven't been in like campaigns that you guys may necessarily know. I'm trying to think of like ones that we've played at home, and even then there aren't really any characters that kind of fit that description. Even if you ignore the from another planet bit, if you go just for an elderly mage who can cast both healing magic and harmful magic, it's like that in and of itself is something that no one's really played, because Stanji played an elderly mage, but he was a wizard and was an evocation wizard, so it's like, hell, well, that doesn't do healing magic.
Oh. This is where the crystals are?
Crystals on the planet maintain the equilibrium that keeps the moon in orbit. So these are the moon's crystals. We surround the central core where Zemus lives. We are the crystals of the moon. Ah, there you go. Narians sleep deep within the core. Fiosa has protected them for eons. Even in captivity, Zemus continues to intensify the power of his will. The 8 crystals on the moon keep Zemus sealed away. Zemus used Golbez to gather Earth's crystals and amplified their energy at the Tower of Babel. Zemus has raised his own barrier from within to seal the path to the core.
Would Usoria be what's his face from Duskane? The actual name. Forgetting. The elven. Fuck, I'm completely blanking on his name. From the guy from World of Warcraft.
Oh, Merok!
Merok.
Merok couldn't do healing magic, could he?
No,
He was
He was a sorcerer, wasn't
Yeah.
he? I think it probably would be Galvaron.
I guess it is because Galvaron was a dragon who was also a level 20 cleric. That's definitely I can heal you, but also really fuck you up.
I don't think it's going to be Galvaron.
I think it is. Scylla also.
Scylla was an older...
He was older. He was the druid, wasn't he? In the druid grove. So
Druids do have access to both damaging and healing, and they are about nature, so probably Scylla.
You think Scylla?
Scylla fits a little more.
Than Gal. So Galgaron's a nice reference just because we've also fought Bahamut, because Galgaron was technically one of Bahamut's.
I always look at Galgaron and see a dragon and not no other form.
Sealed by an invisible force.
Oh. So I thought you just said we were going to go and do this. Okay.
Are we supposed to go back down to Earth and break the barrier around the tower? Oh God. It could be Scylla then.
Yeah, I reckon that's quite fitting. Weird that they thought in Final Fantasy IV, like, what's the next character we'll give them? Give them another mage.
Another mage when they've lost
We've already had Gessit.
multiple melee. Like, it's always the melee people we keep losing.
The mages, you mean? We lost Gessit, he's gone for good. We've lost Param and Palom, 2 mages,
Yeah.
they've gone for good.
Yeah, well, we had Kika and Runara replace them, but we've lost Tian, we've lost Buckley, and we've lost Nosda, who are all people who...
Well, they're still alive. We
They're
just
still
don't have
alive,
access
but we
to
don't
them
have
at the
them in the
moment.
party.
But like the other mages have like gone.
Yeah, true.
Gessit's, Gessit is dead. We know that. Palom and Param, we know where they are. They are dead. Hadrian.
I guess they fit the description of elderly.
We just didn't get to see them.
Yeah, I
very
guess
much.
it's just because we didn't get to experience
And we-
Hadrian as much.
I suppose Hadrian.
Hadrian is also an option. It's just because we know. I guess it's because we know Scylla better.
Well, yeah, we know Silent because we have more time.
Or Scylla, I don't know. I've forgotten. It's been a long time. Scylla, Scylla.
It's like, because Curls isn't as much as she's known for being a mage.
Well, something's happening.
All right.
I think we've come to the right place. Ah!
The tower. We are too late. What do you mean too late? Just got here.
The Giant of Babel is coming forth! Oh shit! Yep, that's a giant.
Oh fuck.
That is unprecedented.
Stop that! Stop that! Fly the whale into him.
I will say this is very Final Fantasy if we spend like 90% of the game being like mages, magic, and then at the end it's mech. And you're just like, where the fuck did that come from? No!
Damn it!
Is there nothing we can do?
What's that? Teenage Mutant
It's a
Hero-
dwarf on a fucking airship!
Dwarven tanks. Dwarven tanks ready to fire. We will fight alongside you for the planet, our home.
Lally-ho!
Lally-ho!
He's alive!
I could not lie in bed and leave the responsibility of fighting to my friends.
He brought the Fae with him!
I bought some gay. So I will say, this was the thumbnail that someone had put up online that did ruin it for me.
Oh,
So I did know that this was coming.
Jesus Christ, what a picture to see, though.
Yeah. You can relax now. With my help, this'll be a cinch.
I told you it was a
We
dwarf.
all got better off screen.
I told you there was a dwarf on an airship.
All engines full power.
I just realised before we left the moon we should have gone to the naming break cabin. We might not actually get to read
Well, we
because
know.
the end of the game is happening. They're alive!
They's back. They
They're
do come back.
alive!
How? Hey, Al, miss me?
The Elder restored us!
How?
How?
We should not fight this battle alone. We all must fight for the sake of our survival.
Plot ex machina.
Yeah, this is really.
We haven't mentioned it again this entire time.
I am still here.
How did you end up twisting my model to the side like that?
Because I'm amazing.
How did you end up twisting my model to the side?
Oh!
You made I watched that happen. You somehow made my model do a 90-degree turn.
Who's divine intervention?
We've literally had like 3 conversations this stream about how like we've lost mages and we've lost Tian and we didn't mention Ian once.
I didn't care. Because he kind of like fell over from wanker's cramp or something and just lay in a bed like, oh, I'm so ill, I can't. Why has he bought nude dancers?
Yeah, of course, it's like he's got a whole ship of thoughts.
He really has.
Hang on, let me read. I don't know how you managed to do this.
Oh, I thought it was fun. We're just bombing the hell out of this thing. Thank you. The giant looks confused.
Yeah, you could say that.
Now is our chance to enter the Giant of Babel.
I get it. We're going for the core. It's hot.
Nazdo! Get us an entrance! He just slides over.
Parallel parking in there.
Yes.
Yes.
And
Oh,
we
we're on
all
here.
climbed aboard.
What happened to the whale? Surely it's better to be on the whale.
I thought so. Well, this is more nimble, I suppose. Who's he? Fusoya, a Lunarian. That doesn't explain anything.
A
He's
Lunarian?
Can you do this or not? Keep your beard on. There's nothing I can't do. Fucking Nazdo. I'm gonna break his gate.
I don't know if I can do this. I know you can, Nazdo. Just imagine that his face is one giant gate. Ah!
No! Hang on to your britches. Oh, fuck.
Taking hits.
And then we fell and we died.
I'm gonna be real. This feels like we either kind of pause the stream here or we're pushing to the end of the game. Is almost what this feels like. Can you save the neck of the giant? I assume we're in a dungeon at the moment.
Chest of the giant. Oh god, we are. We need a save point.
Yeah, that's why I was like, can we not save on like the bottom floor? Oh Jesus, what are these things?
Pathetic.
Let's fucking go! If you do this,
Regen?
let's go.
He can cast regen?
That's just his thing. Gradually recovers it. So regen is not a spell you can learn. It's just an ability he has.
Right, that narrows it down. Who can cast regen of some description?
That would probably be. I mean, that's still Scylla because
Rage of the gods.
that would still be Scylla because he's the high level druid. They can learn regeneration, can't they? Can you save on the ground floor before you advance too far?
No, we're going further. We're doing this. I'm in this now. In it to win it.
I mean, they were both, a level 20 druid and a level 20 cleric. Both of those qualify. So it still doesn't narrow it down.
No!
I can't imagine it would have let you.
Nah, we need to find, there's going to be a door.
There's hopefully I mean, they have to give us a door because we've just did a large chunk of story and we can't save.
No. Man, having access to regen, that's sick. Normally that's a spell. Explosion!
There.
Actually, I can just turn encounters off if we're trying to find a safe point.
Yeah, and if you want to...
Yoichi?
I think that said Yorochi? And Siren, that's an item. We've had that before. So, because we're kind of killing everything, so I don't think we need to be grinding.
Silver?
From a golden apple, apparently. So, drop.
I don't know what that is. Maybe we should look these things up before we just be like, yeah, whatever.
Inner Path of the Giant. Monster chest!
Manatters! What?
Oh,
Nuke it!
yeah, that was how we had to deal with them before. We just let Tian squash them. Oh, Tian's gonna be at the top of this tower, isn't he?
Are we going to lose someone else so we get Tion on our team? Vision?
That sounded bad.
Sounded like an implosion of sorts. Well, that from the elixir. Alright, cheers.
Elixirs are useful. What can I do for you?
Oh, he's a shot.
You can get some cottages, I guess.
Statue with the same effect as Thundara, Blizzara.
We
and
don't
Fire.
use them. We've never used them. Got 3 of them. We've never used them.
I wonder if we should start throwing stuff with him. I wonder if it does a lot of damage.
Yeah, throw is his special ability. That's the max we can buy because it's 9/9. I've not really been using them. But again, they don't sell elixirs and stuff. Well, that was a save point right there, isn't it?
Yeah, I was just checking this.
Woo! again, so as I said earlier, I can't tell. I don't know if this is a keep playing for another hour to beat the game, or if there's more and it's a case of, well, we should probably stop because it's 10. I don't know. It's Final Fantasy. Who can fucking tell? I'm going to assume that even though we're inside the giant, I feel like we're going to be fighting this like evil god or whatever that's in the moon. Because it's Final Fantasy.
So this is probably not.
That's the meme of, you go fight God. So I feel like there's probably still more than an hour left on this game.
Yeah.
So
we'll call it that.
Okay. I'm just aware of how late it was. Because I don't want to be in that situation where we keep going till 11 and we still haven't beaten the game, and then we come back next week and play for half an hour, and then we beat the game, and it's like, well, shit.
Well, we'll call it there then, but we have made progress. Everyone's alive.
Everyone's alive, including the people that we were like, it's impossible to get them back.
We're gonna go to the top of the tower and all we're gonna see is Guess It, just like naked, like, I have mastered Meteor! You will feel my curse again! And we're gonna be like,
Imagine. Well, there you go. I guess it's interesting from a narrative perspective, having all of those deaths and having all of them undone.
Yeah. It's only Guess It where it's like he literally exploded.
Yeah.
He like literally blew himself to pieces and died of old age. And we saw his body disappear.
Yeah.
So he is definitely dead.
There's nothing to resurrect.
Yeah, he's definitely dead. He has to be dead.
Yeah, salt of the earth kind of thing. It's one of those things where it's like, if you bring everyone back, it's like, well, it kind of ruins the significance of their sacrifice in a way.
And everyone can now cast Meteor, so it's like the thing that he was good with,
other people can do.
Yeah, it's gone.
We got 2 people who can cast Meteor.
Because he can't even remember old spells because he knows all the spells now. So it's like you're just, we now have a mage that can cast regen as well.
Yeah, we do have. That is a little sad. Of like, we do have a character that is like new Guess It, which if anything it would just solidify to me that Guess It is the only one that wouldn't come back.
Yeah.
Shit, I call it Corona.
My Corona.
Anyway.
Bye everyone.
Bye everybody. That was fun.
See you on next Tuesday.
Yeah,
And we'll probably finish the Ace Attorney thing, and then maybe finish this.
Maybe we'll finish this.
Lots of completions.
Yeah, we completed quite a few games recently because we also finished. Sorry, I didn't see you. No, I think I'm just gonna end. I think we're just ending. All right. So, good night, everybody. I will see you tomorrow for continuing to work on the cobble during the day, and I think D&D in the evening. We haven't had a full check from everyone yet, and yes, we have, unless we have last night. Spook is just vibrating. So yeah, I'll see you tomorrow for Cobalt stuff. Have a good evening, and thank you very, very much. Bye bye.